Okay, cool. We are good to go. So everybody's got everything they need.
Mm-hmm.
Last calls before possible intermission. Unless you're like me and got a little fridge in here.
I wish.
This is such a great. I'm just saying, this is just such a great investment.
But you got a fridge thing?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I've had ones for like since my last birthday, actually.
Oh.
Actually, no, the birthday before that.
Oh.
Yeah, I've had it for like a year, so it's pretty good. Well, anyways, welcome back, Seekers and friends watching. God, is there anything I need to announce? No, not really. Well, this is just this is session 65 of the Seeker Saga. For those who are new, this is a homebrew. Sorry, my brain is like dead a little bit. It's a homebrew, modern / urban fantasy D&D campaign where a bunch of us goof off and possibly follow a story. But we are all here.
Mostly goof off.
Yeah, we are all here. I want to give big thanks to some of the new people that have been watching lately. We've had a few people that have come from a previous show I used to do a few years ago, who has been binging the hell out of this, out of our show. One of the people that has been very hooked on the show so far is actually on Arc 3 now. They started like 3 days ago, guys.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
who's that little fan?
One of them is a fan of ours that, what was it? She's one of the fans that we had on the last podcast I used to do. Her name's Aaliyah, and she used to follow everything that we used to do, so yeah, it was really cool. So thanks, big shout outs to Aaliyah for supporting the show. Sorry, Mr. Billy Mount. Austin does not come here. He has absolutely no interest in D&D. So, but anyways, so
To reach their own.
yeah, exactly. It's just, you know, a lot of people I know are like, they like the concept of it, but they think it might be a little bit too complex for them, to which I say 5e is super easy to get into, guys. Trust me. Very, very easy to get into. I still got a big project I'm working on, but I'm not ready to show that off until we actually get to the halfway point in this campaign, which, if all goes well, it's going to be pretty soon. Let's see. If I have to do a silly voice, it'll be in character, so don't worry. Although the only one of the good ones that I can do has been torched underneath the sun, so I can't do that right now. Everybody hated him, except for Tulius. So.
What the fuck?
It actually goes for 2 characters. No, it was just somebody in chat saying that I should do a silly voice, and I'm like, well, that has to be within character.
Well, what's stopping you?
I don't know. What's stopping me?
Stop.
Exactly. You're trying to stop me.
Before I kill you myself. I know where you live.
That was a sudden mood change.
Come on, it's Alexandria. What do you expect? Anyways, so. Anyhow, goofing off aside, while we go ahead and get started into the program here. So, last where we left off, the Seekers were kind of talking amongst themselves, kind of taking a break from the little bit of work that they were doing earlier to try to get the attention of one interesting information broker known as the Librarian, in which trying to ascertain the location of the Armor of the Conqueror, the last artifact that still needs to be found. However, with really no leads, they were sort of sitting around kind of trying to figure things out. Tullius had the idea that it would probably be best if everyone just sort of waited until the cover of night was around, when there's more people out, and generally just being darker out makes it a little easier to kind of get about the city here. You were all met with another interesting individual who was tied to Kaito's past, sort of a friend, but in a somewhat begrudging manner. Said he would offer up his services, but had to see if you guys were the real deal, to which you don't know when or where he'll show up. Kind of just adding a little extra surprise spice into your guys' lives now. On top of that, after a lot of shenaniganry that happened with Bilge and Moors as per usual, you guys were able to take a long rest to be able to get back any HP that you lost, which for Bilge was a shit ton.
Mm-hmm.
It was certainly a sight to behold. But you guys sort of picked yourselves back up, and afterwards kind of planned things out ahead. The Bahamut brothers went out during the nighttime to check out the plot of land that is still being disputed by the two guilds. For those who need a refresher, it is the Blue Suns and the Hollowglades that are fighting over this, and Hightower is now within the vicinity, kind of shaking things up a bit. What their motives are is still kind of unclear. However, you guys, after getting shocked on basically what is a high-tech electric fence, you guys ran off after being almost caught by them. Luckily for you guys, the amount of forces that they had weren't super huge, but through some quick thinking and a little bit of impulsive behavior, you guys were able to keep the forces down to a minimum and managed to take one of the elite units, which you guys found out were known as Sword Saints. Thanks to...
Nothing saintly about that guy.
No. Well, I mean, it depends on what side of the fence you're on. So, with that...
Thanks to anyway.
You guys managed to cuff him unceremoniously to a urinal inside the bathroom in the lobby of the Skybound Real Estate Tower. Take his things, in which, not really thinking about it after trying to move the stuff out of the bathroom, Tulius managed to grab the Sword Saint's sword, to which it had a biometric scanner, in which if it was registered with DNA not attached to the Sword Saint, it would explode. And explode it did inside the lobby, sending shrapnel and all manner of things all across the entirety of the...
The sword freaking exploded?
Yes, the sword exploded. We've been over this.
I wasn't there, remember?
No, you were there?
No, I was asleep.
Oh yeah, you went to bed before that, I believe.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, well, yes. Yes then, Jack, the sword exploded just like Wraith's daggers after Alexander tried to take one. So, you guys kind of realized that things were kind of getting a little heavy here. The Bahamut brothers, using Zone of Truth, managed to get some information out of the Sword Saint before ultimately ending his life, finding out that the vice president of Hightower is within the city somewhere. One Noraxia Eldrak, who is...
Bitch.
Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. Who is here on some business and apparently leads the Sword Saints. Doing something here, not exactly sure what, but something. And afterwards getting another enchance encounter thanks to somebody seeking you guys out, possibly somebody who works for the Librarian, giving you guys a sort of a business card. In Japanese, can't really read it, so Alexandria gave that to Kai to read over, in which he did. You guys remember what the thing is here? It's up here somewhere. Oh, yes, here it is. The note saying that, translating to, you are now tasked to find the Athenaeum, head to the place that one conducts business, and which that business card sort of lit a flame, destroying any evidence, and now left with a very vague and nebulous lead, but one lead nonetheless. So you guys, after having that messy confrontation, a little bit of, why did you guys do this kind of thing, but ultimately everyone's okay. And now that's where the beginning of our session takes place. So, currently, just as a reminder, it is about 9 p.m. Right now. It's pretty late. It's getting pretty late. So you guys, it is at nighttime, and you guys are now currently within still the Skybound Real Estate tower. You have not really gone anywhere, but what are you guys doing?
So, are we still in the exploded place?
Yes, you're in the lobby.
In the lobby, yeah.
Yeah.
How much is the mess there is right now?
Oh boy. So essentially, it's a very self-contained explosion, but I will say that there's definitely some broken vases. There's definitely some holes in the walls, some bits of metal still sort of steaming and stuck with inside the walls itself. A lot of the walls itself too are made out of tile, so those are definitely cracked.
Walk around and start mending all the broken.
Ooh, we are in so much trouble.
You think the Silver Hand has a collateral damage fund?
Good question.
Might be worth asking later.
Leave to your tab since you're the one that caused it.
Yeah, you got me there.
Jeez.
Wait, so like, are we supposed to know where this vibranium place is?
What did he say?
Did you say vibranium?
I approve. Okay, sorry.
Well, it said an Athenium, so based on just context clues alone, we just gotta find a place that has a good collection of information.
And that could literally be anywhere here?
Well, Kai, do you happen to know if there's anywhere in town that has some sort of compendium of information?
Well, I'm sorry. What was that? Who were you asking, Tulius?
Kai?
Oh, Kai. So Server thinks for a second. He says, well, I mean, there's a couple of bookstores and such, but really, it's not what you would consider a library or anything. Then there's the general records here within this district, but that's also not what I would call a library.
But it has records of like
Just
anything here in town, right?
basically.
Well, that's something to keep in mind, but
I have a feeling that's maybe not what we're looking for, but hey, like I said, it's good to keep it in mind.
could be anything maybe in the electronics district.
Possibly.
What if it's like, and I mean, you know, I don't even know what the fuck this word means. What if instead of like, oh, we're trying to find a dude in a place, he's talking about like, but there's a whole bunch of information and we gotta find something there. Like, where's something to look for another clue? I'm thinking real direct about it. What if it's like, the plaza? There's a lot of people there.
Yes, but what is a place where one conducts business?
Or in middle of a plaza, there's a lot of business people walk around with suits.
But no business is happening in that particular spot, though.
What if it's not as little as we think? I mean, people say they do business in the bathroom.
Which see, it kind of gives a look like you've got to be kidding me. Seriously? But
I'm just imagining at that moment we just see Morris walking out just covered in blood.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, not that kind of business.
Yeah, no.
Oh, fuck. Wait, you said there's bookstores? Well, that's a place where there's a lot of information and you gotta conduct business to buy the books.
It's possible. Though, I will reiterate the note that said the part where it stated business was in quotations. Maybe not the quotations you guys are used to with your, well, your side of the world, but it definitely is quotations. So, interestingly enough, I think Jack may be onto something.
What if...
Really?
Is there, like, somewhere in the city, maybe, like, in the sewers or some, like, real shady shit, where there's, like, a secret market, like a black market, somewhere you can buy kidneys, livers?
Well, it's not really in the sewers necessarily. There's a rundown part in Jinjido that's where a lot of the bars are. And there was a couple of restaurants and such that were there, but ultimately closed down to the poor business. You can find some shady stuff going on there, but I'm not sure if that's exactly where we need to look. That could be trouble.
More trouble than we're already in.
Well, let's think about... Let's just talk Jinjido. What in this city is the greatest source of business?
Currently right where we're at in many regards, but if you're talking about like retail and such, that's about a few districts down.
Right. What's the hottest place in Jinjido?
If we're talking nighttime, it's district below us, so the leisure district.
Okay. Anywhere in particular, though? Some place that, if, say like us, tourists, if there was a place you could recommend that someone had to go to here in Jinjido, where would it be?
I'm not very good at being a tour guide. Zia says, well, again, where you guys were at before we met, that was one place that is usually pretty busy. For both the right and wrong reasons, as I'm sure you're aware.
Mm-mm.
There are many of the clubs and such that are there that are very nice, including some of the restaurants nearby too.
Whoa! I raised my hand.
Yeah,
That's all, like,
Bilge?
hold on.
Wait. Did anybody, like, get a picture of the little card that he left you before it burned up?
Don't think so. No one did.
Wait, who saw the card?
Uh,
Who in the room has seen the card?
Kai kind of gestures and he says, I have, and Alexandria did too.
Hi.
Like, of you make like a little magic illusion so I could see the card, and then we could just look for another card. I could use magic to look for another one of the cards. Whoever's got one of the cards obviously works for the librarian.
It's possibly worth a shot. I can try to recreate it. Though I don't think my penmanship is as good. What about you, Alexandria? Are you better at writing than I am?
Sure. I can give it a shot.
Alright. Let's give it a shot then. he goes ahead and reaches into his jacket pocket to a couple of he's got a bunch of business cards that actually have his name on it. As you can probably tell, it's probably because he works for Sci here at the real estate business. To which he flips it over and takes a pen off from one of the tables, the numerous things that have been cluttered now on the floor, and he goes ahead and hands both to you, Alexandria, and says, "All right, I'll try to help you out with this." And he goes ahead and takes another pen out and begins writing out the same sentence in the native language. You can roll a general intelligence check with advantage, I will say, to see how well you can recreate it.
Okie doke. Straight.
What's that?
Straight intelligence?
Yeah, straight intelligence.
Alright.
With proficiency, so make sure you add your proficiency bonus into that.
19?
19?
Mhm.
That is really good, actually. Okay, so after Kai writes it down the best he can to the best of his ability, which is, it's fair, not exactly the best, but he writes it down, and you begin sort of copying that as well too, to the back of the card he has, in which you do a really fair job, especially considering writing in a language you are 100% not familiar with, that you aren't very fluent in, I should say. You're familiar with it, but you're not fluent. It's basically just like drawing, almost. You do manage to make a very fine recreation of it. Kai does note that the card that he received when you watch too much anime, he did mention that the card itself had this sort of holographic kind of look to it, where in order to see the letters you had to shine it under a light in a certain angle, but he goes ahead and hands over the finished recreation to you, Bilge, and he says, "It's gonna have to do, I guess. It looks just like, almost just like the card that I received, just not with that little extra thing to it." So he goes ahead and hands that over to you, Bilge.
Well, right, but this is definitely exactly what it looked like.
Yeah, that's basically what it looked like.
Well, right. So, also, I definitely forgot that we fucked up dude in the bathroom over there. So I can only do this once today, and it only lasts like a little while, you know. We can search around probably like one area of the city. Like one little...
Okay.
So like you were saying, probably the district right below us.
Leisure District. Well, I mean, that's what you guys want to go to. We certainly can. Alright, so, what are you doing, Bilge?
Is that what everyone wants to do? Seems like best idea.
Oh, we got no other lead.
Hi, alright, onward we go! I guess I'll take the lead. Wait, before we go, we're all under radar. We all need to disguise ourselves. Like, I'm just saying, they knew Moors by name.
Don't they
That's
know?
probably a good idea,
Don't
though.
they know all of you by name?
I'm willing to bet.
It sounds like you really like pissed in their cereal, so they're probably not very happy.
Oh. No, we're just really good frenemies.
Well, Zia kind of shrugs and well, they don't really know me or Kai for that matter, so we can probably freely walk about. But Bilge has a point. It's probably a good idea that you guys disguise yourselves.
Yes, I shall disguise my old madness with old madness.
Old madness. Taking being an old man to like the next step.
No. I'm literally an old man. No one suspects me.
I'm change your clothes and it works.
Wait. I mean,
Well,
kind of the only normal one. Almost normal.
What's normal?
You suplexed a man from 50 feet in the air. How is that normal?
Wait, what?
Okay, I'm normal in the Lux department.
Well, yeah, he like uppercut some guy in the head, went up in the air, and he grabbed him in midair and slammed him down head first. It was kind of badass, actually.
Fucking metal.
Yeah, you missed a hell of a show.
I feel like I played a video game like this somewhere.
I don't know, maybe.
I mean, it's possible. The crowd jack's done.
Ugh. Maybe. I mean, that is rad. Well, anyhow, it's up to you guys about what you want to do. So, let me know.
well, I think it's best if we disguise ourselves, and I'm just gonna use the bracelet to disguise myself as Leia.
Okay. I won't make you guys roll for anything because it's not like it's super pressing at the moment, so you don't have to do it like really. You won't have to really like rush anything. It's not a rush job, so go ahead and pick what you want to look like. Avenue Brawlers 3. Bootleg Street. Yeah, exactly. I fucking love it. God, you're winning me over. You guys picked up on that so quick, and I love you guys for it.
Like, what the fuck?
Alright, so Alexandria's got her disguise. What about the rest of you? What's all your approach to do this thing?
I'm a Clark Kendick and just change my clothes a bit.
Slap on some glasses.
Oh,
Yes, and then sunlight glasses.
Well, it's like you're an entirely different person. I don't know who you are. Where'd Jack go?
I don't know.
Oh, Moors was able to find my disguise because of the size difference. So the closest person to my size is Taba. So I will disguise myself as Taba.
Okay, sure.
It's gonna be Taba.
Oi, what if you like
Alexander be Catboy.
Taba's little brother? Like,
What? Wait, Kai's like, what the hell's a Taba?
He's a friend.
Oh, gotcha.
Simply put. Oh, what am I gonna do? Shit.
oh fuck, what if since Catboy is so much smaller, we could be like the whole fucking family?
Oh, I have an idea. No, I just had an idea. It hurt, but hold on.
Yeah, I had an idea, but it hurt. The story of my life.
A perfect idea.
I'll just speak the next better idea, and I'll just change my disguise to Byako.
Okay. Okay. Yep, you got it down pretty well because you already know how he looks and everything. You got a really good mental image in your head when you use the magic in the bracelet to go ahead and disguise yourself, so you're good there.
Looking good.
Gotcha, and you, after having spent some time with him, yeah, this is a pretty good recreation.
Yeah. Mine is gonna be a little interesting. I wonder if I can do this.
Just for mechanics' sake, just so you guys understand the thing, because I feel like I may have not described how the bracelet is. It's basically the sky's self, is what you're casting.
Oh yeah.
So just making sure you understand, just in case. So there are some things you can change, body-wise, but not too much. So it's like, I think like a whole foot you can change in your height.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure you guys know that.
Xian's original height is 5'9".
Yeah.
He's an illusion, so but the illusion is going to be a little different.
Right.
I'll have to send this to you. Understand what I'm trying to do.
You're gonna send it to me? Okay.
Give me 1 sec.
Okay. No problem.
While we wait, I'm just gonna use healing hands on myself
Healing hand.
because someone
Oh, yeah.
decided to throw something.
Yeah, it's a good thing Zia was there to get you with that. Get down, Madam President. Yeah, so you took like half damage earlier, so you took like 8 damage from the explosion.
See?
Yep. Luckily for Zia, she had evasion because monks. So, okay. Yeah, use healing hands on yourself. Okay. You are more than welcome to. Okay, what do you... Oh, okay. Alright.
It's the only thing I could think of, really.
Let me go ahead and grab this real quick so I can describe what this is. Okay. So... Interestingly enough, it's very similar to what Xian's human form looks like, actually.
With a few differences.
There's a few differences. The skin tone is a little more tan. About 5'9". Platinum blonde hair, about shoulder length. His eyes change to a peridot color, so basically light green. It's very, very similar to Xian's human form, like I said, but there is some subtle differences. But that's currently what he's looking like right now.
Oh, fucking nice! I love Conan the Barbarian.
What?
Oh.
That was random. Okay. He doesn't mind me using his look for a little bit.
I don't think he's here, so I don't think he has any obligations, whoever he is.
It's an old friend of mine.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. What about everybody else?
I'll probably be just your average Oriental Asian descent individual.
Okay, so it's like very, what's the word I'm looking for? In something or other.
Inconspicuous?
Thank you, yes, inconspicuous. Very inconspicuous, blend in with the crowd kind of individual. Looking like a local from the area.
And if I can as well, probably a nice dark navy suit, a pair of glasses. I don't know if there's a briefcase sitting around, but I'll probably tote one of those around for a little bit.
Not in this room. But I mean, if you want to try to get out the entire ensemble, you can roll an investigation check if you'd like.
Let's see if I can find something.
Okay.
Investigation. 19.
19? Okay. Taking some time out to kind of look up around on the floors, you kind of get the idea that maybe one of the storage places that you guys were at earlier, one of the guest rooms and such, may have something. with a little bit of help from Kai, helping you find a room, you manage to take a look inside, and sure enough, there is a spare briefcase for you to use. It's empty, there's nothing inside, and it's kind of small, but, you know, it fits the overall aesthetic of what you're trying to go for.
Yep, the perfect cover.
Okay. So that leaves... That leaves Moors, and that's really about it, I think. Jack, what were you doing? You were doing the whole Superman thing, right?
Yep.
It's just your normal self, but you're...
In a nice suit and glasses.
Okay, sure enough. Hopefully they will not see through that disguise.
Totally Superman.
Yep. So that just leaves Morse then, if he's going to do it, because that's totally up to him.
Oh, I got it. I'm gonna disguise myself up as Gothic Richard Simmons.
Okay.
Now that is a mental image. Gothic Richard Simmons. Jesus Christ, what the hell is that? Hold on a minute.
Why did you have that on standby?
I had it on standby.
Like, I could just imagine him with his goofy fro and just, like, eyeliner for days.
Oh my lord.
I'm looking at the man, and
Yeah, I am too.
how do you make that goth?
Hair down, black hair.
Mhm.
You know, hair down, black, eyeliner.
No, you keep the perm. You just make it jet black.
Yeah. Some red in it.
Jesus Christ. Okay, sure.
I can try.
Yes, please draw it.
Oh my God.
Just do it.
Yes. Okay, so Gothic Richard Simmons then. All right. So, let me just get this straight. Oh wait, Bilge, what were you going as?
Top.
Taba, you're doing an actual Taba. Okay, I didn't know if that you were committing to the bit or if you weren't. Okay. So
No.
So let me get this straight. This is who we have right now. Okay. Disguise wise. And I'm gonna go down the line from where I see the characters right now. We have Taba, Gothic Richard Simmons, Leia, Biako.
Siete.
We have Xian's old friend, Jack with his half-assed one, and seemingly innocent businessman. Local.
Toyota Mitsubishi-san.
What?
Kai just face palms. He's like, okay, you can't be doing that.
No. I'm working on the name.
Just as long as it's not,
Hmm.
obvious.
We're not all winners.
Just as long as it's not obvious.
He'll think of something along the way.
Zia's just looking around the room and is just like, just kind of bewildered. It's just like, this, I can't tell if we're now about to draw more attention to ourselves. It'll have to do. We don't have a lot of time to sort of figure out what we want to do anyway, so. Alright. Where are we headed?
I will lead everybody towards the leisure district.
Okay. So, Bilge, taking the lead, you head out the door. And the rest of you are more than willing to follow. Zia's right behind you, Bilge. So.
As she should be as my employee.
Sure. Oh crap! What was? I forgot to heal up Kai. Oopsie doodle. Where's his sheet? I made a sheet for him.
Cat and a bird.
Wait, what?
Tava.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, cat? There's no cat here. Only Zool.
Hush.
Okay.
No Ghostbuster reference.
I can make all the Ghostbuster references I want. It's my fucking world. You deal with it.
Wow.
You should have made more of them during the mall arc.
Yeah.
I was heavily thinking about it. I'm not gonna lie, like real talk. I really was. I was gonna come up with something really fucking stupid, like Ghost Johnson or something. But anyways.
It would have been great.
No, I kind of my silliness started and stopped with the demonic penguin.
Oh my god, it's pretty.
Yeah.
Demonic pretty.
At least it didn't violently explodes.
Oh no!
I'm the pretty dude.
Oh no! It violently exploded.
Yes.
Wow.
No one had evasion because they were only level 4. Okay. Yeah, right. Okay, so marching order, guys. We have Bilge in the front, Zia right behind. Tulius and Xian are right behind. Zia, Kai's right behind those two. So what's up?
I'll be at the very end.
Very end? Oh, okay.
I'm gonna push Alexander before me.
Gothic Richard Simmons.
Okay.
I'm bringing up the rear.
Gothic Richard Simmons. Okay. It's just such a mental image.
1 second, guys.
Oh, okay.
Next to my father.
Oh, you're gonna be in front. Okay. God, it's gonna be. Oh God, what an awkward.
This is good.
What an awkward sight this
We're on
is.
We're on vacation.
Not our own vacation.
Okay, sure, just that.
I mean, we're on vacation. We definitely look like tourists now.
Oh yeah, definitely. You are definitely shown not to be like. It's very apparent that you guys are not from here, except for Kai.
Yeah, like I said, I'm really want to save any money I can get.
So, with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and mute Jack so that his conversation is not heard to the masses, because that's rude. Anyways, so, all right, Bilge, you are now in the lead with Alexander in front as well too. You guys are, taking the lead. So, where are you guys heading to?
What does
Oh,
this
sorry.
say?
So we are.
You are what?
So we are definitely in the leisure district.
Well, you guys are currently in the financial district at the moment. But if that's where you guys want to head, if all in agreement, then I can move all of you there.
Yes.
Okay. So I will move everyone down. Okay. Yep. So you're currently now within the leisure district after crossing the street a bit and keeping an eye out for possibly any high tower folks. Currently it's a bit clear at the moment, which is lucky for you guys. But now you've crossed the street into the leisure district, so what would you like to do?
Wait, so I would like to go part way into the district so that way my spell can cover as much of this part of the city as possible.
Okay, part way.
Wait, so specifics, I would like to go 800 feet inward to this part of the city.
Okay, so that would probably be... Hold on, let me make some directions. Okay, you would have to go... Probably the best is inside a plaza. So, taking through some of the bits. Is anyone following him, by the way? Or...
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Definitely.
So everybody's following Bilge then. Okay. So, I'll go ahead and move all of you guys down here then, because that is currently the best spot. Kind of just off of basic, an idea of an understanding of the area. Feeling like as if you're kind of, what was it, pretty deep within inside the, this part of the district. You go ahead and begin doing what you're doing.
Oi. I'll be like, oi, make sure nobody's watching. I don't want nobody to get onto us. And I will begin to cast locate object.
Okay.
On the nearest little card from the librarian that fuck, I forgot his name. Fuck, the fox guy.
Kai.
Thank you. That Kai just showed me.
Okay. I'm going to have to make a roll because this is not the exact object. And depending on what I roll depends if you need to roll something, so we'll see.
Oh, really?
Pretty.
Ooh. Okay. How far does it work?
1,000 feet in every direction.
That's pretty good. Okay.
That's okay.
That's
cool.
That's pretty good. So that means it would be okay. So, interestingly enough, you're kind of just taking a seat at one of the tables outside a probably like a restaurant in one of the unoccupied spaces. Everyone else kind of hanging about, trying to look conspicuous as possible. Bilge, you concentrate on the card replica, and you feel a pull somewhere northeast. Northeast.
Right.
So, it's pretty far. It's a faint tug, but it's something. You feel as if, how good are Bilge's directional skills? I figure, like, he would probably be really good at, say, like, the wilderness, but, like, in an urban area, it probably wouldn't be as good.
Yeah, I'm good with, like, direction in relation to shit. Like, I know, oh, he's this way towards the building, but, like, I'm not good in the city.
Okay. Roll a survival check, then. Because you can feel it northeast, and it's in a specific direction. It's very faint, but it is in a direction. But you gotta see if you can figure out where exactly that is. Otherwise, you might run into some problems.
I'm not sure how,
Okay.
but I lost all my dice.
What?
Oh no.
Can you manage that?
Oh no.
Oh lord. You lost all your dice.
Look at this boy in American Nice.
Jesus God, my heart dropped. 11 cents gone.
Oh my god.
17 for survival.
Okay, you managed to find some. Good. Okay. 17? Okay. Just kind of centering yourself, realizing that you went south towards the bottom of the city near where the ocean is. You have a feeling that northeast is where the plot of land is. And that's where the tug is coming from.
But it's definitely like not that far, right? Like, not all the way up there by the house, right?
Well, it's not a house. It's
The plot of land,
yeah. It's no, it's definitely coming from there.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Can I feel it moving? If the creature...
It is
sorry.
completely stationary.
Oi, oi. I will, I'll just look around, you know, like I don't really see nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll look down at, Illusion Biako.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be like, fuck, I think I forgot something back at the hotel.
The eye.
Dead.
Oi, oi. Big city, if you want to come back with me, and I'll give him the eyebrows. Low-key trying to say it loud enough so the whole team can hear.
Yeah, everyone's kind of, I would say, generally within the same vicinity. Like I said, everyone's kind of sitting about, kind of letting you do what you need to do without having to be, like, suspicious or anything. So, yeah, everyone's within earshot of hearing this. So, did everyone catch that? What Bilge said? Or does he need to repeat himself?
I'm took up my phone and I'm typing something out. Just one word.
Okay.
What?
Really committing to the bit, but yes. Gotta appreciate
And I
that.
just show it to, like, the nearest person, like,
That would be...
and I'm giving it a weird, like, what? face.
Yeah, that would be Tulius then. He's right next to you. So, yeah, you kind of... Tulius is indeed back. You do happen to see Alexandria type something out to you on her phone, and it just says the word "what" on it. Might not be back then.
Give him a minute.
Let me check.
Stealthily.
Stealthily. Don't scare him, though.
Oh my god, if we are scrambling, no, it's muted. Fuck.
Just keep staring at it. Quotation mark Tom. I'm straight in the eye. Alright, if you're gonna pretend to be my dad, you're gonna need to be more jolly than that.
He's got a point.
Ho ho ho, Biako, I forgot something back at the hotel. If you want to come back.
Oh my god. Is he alive?
It's fucking Goliath
Like-
Santa Claus.
That is not. And then I look at him and remember he has white hair, and then my vision just slowly fades into set.
Yeah, it's
It's pretty damn close.
it's a little jarring, Alexander, because you know Taba very well, and then it's you just sort of kind of daydreaming this really weird vision of your friend looking like Santa Claus, but like a really like buff Santa Claus. It's really strange. Oh my god, fucking slayed me.
None of this gets repeated to Taba, right?
What happens in Jinjido stays in Jinjido.
Good.
Okay,
I
so
was gonna say.
is everyone catching this? Everyone's a little quiet, so.
I was telling Ryako that I forgot something back at the hotel.
Yep.
I'm real suspicious, like.
Kind of trying to lean towards into, we should leave, basically.
I'm with that.
Yeah, Zia's just like, sure. We can go back.
I'll look at old Clark Kent and I'll be like, my card. I forgot my business card. Ha ha ha! Jolly.
That is not how he laughs.
Is this like... Is this some form of sacrilege? I can't tell.
I don't know. Great though.
Yeah, Kai's kind of giving you this look, Bilge, like you're really not being helpful in the suspicious part.
I'd give him an A for effort.
An A for effort, but effort doesn't produce results necessarily.
A Y for yikes.
This must be jarring.
Probably got a lead.
Man, I get it. I'm not Tubber. Let's just go.
Okay. So,
I'll be, assuming everybody's learned, I will begin northward towards the ping field.
okay. So, not Taba begins moving out and about. Zia's following behind, and so does Kai. Lemon, if you're still there, you've been muted by me so that no one could hear the conversation that you were having. So if you've been trying to talk to us, make sure you unmute yourself. Oh no, he's gone. Unmute yourself. Yeah, fuck it, I'll do it myself.
I did it. I did. Didn't I? Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Fuck. Okay. Anyways, I always said one thing is build what you could possibly forget. But I guess, you know, business cards and everyone's leaving.
Yeah, he forgot. He said it's his card. Okay. So what's everybody else following behind as well?
Boy.
Okay. Still hearing nothing from the couple. So Alexandria and Tulius.
Let's work on this acting skills. How about you pretend you are your dad, but happy?
Wait, hold on, he's still dying in there? What do you mean he's still dying?
Somebody give him a nudge, quick.
Yeah. He's not supposed to be dying, he's supposed to be alive and well.
Unless he's been talking and he doesn't realize he's muted. Never mind, there he is.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Hello, friend.
Just making sure, because it was very suspiciously quiet. Okay. Alright. So yeah, I assume everyone's following behind then. Okay. So I'll go ahead and bring everybody. Oh, sweet bastard! He's even got the painted nails.
It's perfect.
Hold on, let me put this on stream, just to show everybody right now. What's the? Oh god, it's gonna show me the file name, ain't it?
Oh god.
I can't. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
so there you go, guys. You can be blessed / cursed, depending on how you look at it. This is what Moors is currently disguised as. Take with that what you will. It is indeed a work of art. I love it.
But disturbed.
Hmm.
God damn it, dude. Oh, sweet bastard! Oh, fuck. You killed me. You fucking killed me. I'm gonna have to show that off later. Anyways.
Concerned.
Oh, God. I'll show that off in a bit. But first, let's get back to the story, okay? Okay, so. Oh, God. Alright, so. You guys begin following behind. Nataba. And begin making your way towards where Bilge is going. Bilge, where are you going again? You are heading towards the plot of land?
Oi, oi.
The contested plot. Alright. Let me zoom out here so I can go ahead and move you guys.
It's like a game of capture the flag.
Oi, oi. And I'll look down at Biaka and I'll be like my bilge dad, but like happy?
Or whatever that even looks like.
And like your build?
He's... Bless him, he's trying.
It is, yeah.
Yes. That's exactly what I mean.
But happy, right. Good job today, son, at pissing me the fuck off.
Oh, he would never say that, but...
People just began looking at you just like, the fuck? And Zia's just face palms like, this is... You are...
It's not what I think it made it worse.
You are just so good at this. I think the idea is to be inconspicuous, not draw attention to ourselves via family issues.
Just anything but.
I don't think anyone will be happy for being pissed. What?
I'm dying. Wow.
So you're here at the street. Build, roll me a history check real quick. Just so that you remember.
I'm so good at that.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, where's Biff? Oh, fuck yeah. -2. 9.
Okay, you feel as if that, where you're going, isn't at all, dangerous at all. So,
should I be concerned that you said it like that?
I don't know. You guys do know that he's heading to the contested plot of land, so...
Oi, oi. And, as we're walking, like, once we're on a street and everybody's all together, that nobody, like, outside of the group can hear, I'll be like, alright, so Spell says that, like, plot of land is the closest little card from the Librarian. So I think maybe, like, he's holed up there, and since nobody can get there, that's why nobody knows who the fuck he is.
Hmm.
Tell you what. Hang on, I'll get you a screenshot, Bilge, so you can see. Because right now you're currently on the main street. Let me just go ahead and show you kind of what your general vision is like right now. So that's currently kind of what you're seeing right now.
Okay.
Okay. I would like everyone in the group to roll me perception checks.
Uh-oh.
Everybody.
11. I forgot if I get a bonus. Hold on.
23.
23. Holy shit, dude.
17.
Very good. Very good.
I think.
That's
No, I don't think I get.
And Zia.
I don't think I get a perception bonus shit.
Hold on. Let me check. I'm almost fairly certain you do, but let me see. Are you proficient in perception? No, but you have a +5 to it because it's a wisdom-based skill.
Oh, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be 16 for me.
16. Okay, pretty good.
Wrong sheet.
Oops.
Stable.
7. Ooh. Okay.
I still feel offended.
Yeah. You feel this deep-rooted blasphemy, for lack of a better term, seeing your friend being portrayed in such a manner. And it kind of deeply disturbs you, but you're kind of holding that in together. Let's see. So, Tulius, since you rolled the highest, as you guys are walking down the street and kind of just walking down this alleyway to the main street, you're kind of noticing that you're near some bars, actually. Some of them's a little small and little hole-in-the-wall places. Others are a little more in your face, in which one person actually who looks like he's very well dressed, but he looks like he's dressed for the job, of course. So he's got like this very nice button-up shirt and this black apron kind of thing going on. He approaches you. He says, excuse me, sir. Would you please like to try our special we have today?
Oh, sure. What do you have?
Oh, we have plenty of wonderful drinks inside, and we can go ahead and get you hooked up with that if you'd like.
Oh, no. My wife would be very upset.
Anyone who did not roll lower than a 10, you're able to hear all this as well, too, by the way. And he says, oh, sir, no, please, I insist. It's really good, I assure you.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of, like, look at everybody else kind of like, help me.
Maybe we should take this offer.
Zia does not see or hear what's going on. She rolled a 3. Alexander, you rolled a 7, right? Or no, 9, was it?
7.
No, 7 is 7. Okay, so you in Moors, you are in another world right now. Yeah, Alexander, you're still kind of focused in on Bilge at the moment. That's bad. Yeah, Xian, you're able to hear this. Yeah, so that's kind of what you're currently hearing and / seeing right now. Is Tulius being trying to be persuaded by this man here to come inside the bar and have a quick drink.
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt. I keep the wife a little longer. I can tell her I went to the supermarket.
Whatever works for you, sir. I assure you it is a great time all around. Kai actually comes to the back here and he says, "The hell's going on here?" He says, "Oh, sir, would you also like to try the specials we have?" He says, "Are you trying to... Look, man. Are you trying to be a nuisance right now?" He said, No, not at all. Just offering. Trust me, it's really good." And which... I need to make some rolls. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Kai kind of lowers his head and sighs a bit, and he's like, "Alright, fine. We'll make this quick. Anybody else that wants to get a little bit of liquid courage in them can."
Liquid courage.
More...
You just see sparkles. You see sparkles in my eyes.
You got her attention.
Bilge, what did you roll for your perception?
Oh fuck! I thought I was not running.
Nope, you are. Everyone needs to roll.
Fuck. 22.
Okay, yeah, you're able to hear this too. Tulius is being talked to by one of the bar workers. It seems like everyone's about to kind of have a little bit of a little drinky poo, so it were. Like a quick break. So, guy goes ahead and enters into the bar. Anybody else following behind him?
Wait, Captain
Very
has-
happily.
Okay, so Moore's he goes right in.
Skipping their way, following.
Yep.
I guess I will as well.
Yep.
I'll follow.
Oh god. Before,
I am El Suspicio.
Oh my god, Moore's and Alexandria just skipping in.
The imagery.
The imagery.
before my spell runs out, because it's very limited, I would like to try and remember, like, how far, maybe if it's below or above us, like, where it is I'm at the bar.
It is, I'll tell you this, it seems to be coming from the contested plot. It is on surface level. However, where it is, like, precise location is very vague and nebulous. You're not exactly sure where, but it's within that general vicinity. So I can say you can remember that. It's a very easy thing to kind of remember because it's tied to an important part within the city. So, as long as it's not like you guys take an entire 24 hours out somewhere, I won't make you roll for it.
Oi, oi.
Oh, that gif. Okay, so those who have entered the bar. Anybody else going in behind?
I'm
Jack,
I'm gonna follow when everyone enters, but
Okay, because like you were kind of sitting out there like a lemon.
wow. Like, I'm really fucking suspicious of this motherfucker.
Sure.
To say the least.
I mean, you can. I mean, that's your prerogative. Sure.
I'm gonna sneak in.
Sneak.
Yeah, just blend in with the crowd as they go in, and they
Okay.
so they don't offer me the drink.
Okay. Roll stealth.
Oh, god damn it! It's 6.
6 plus 5 from the suit, so 11.
Oh yeah.
Plus your stealth roll plus 4, so that'd be 15.
15.
That's good enough. You stick behind. Because Moore's and Alexandria are very joyous in going in to get white girl wasted. You're able to go ahead and blend in with that as they are kind of taking up the like anyone's attention at the moment. So you're able to go in, no problem. Xian, you're also standing out there, kind of just like, what is happening?
Yeah, kind of confused halfway.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I don't drink. Kind of just like lean against the doorway, kind of outside, but not inside.
If you want to, sure.
Yeah,
Okay. So you'll be sticking outside.
kind of keeping an eye on my friends for a minute.
Sure. For those entering in, it is a very nice looking classy bar. Sort of the very nicely glossed wood texture adorns the entirety of the bar itself. It's very nicely lit with the back row of behind the counter filled to the brim with all sorts of bottles and things. And as the server generally walks you guys in and you guys take a seat at the bar itself, he goes ahead and gives you guys a bow and he says, the The bartender shall be here in any moment now. Just be patient, and the specials will be right out for you. And he goes ahead and takes his leave outside. It's inside as you're kind of looking about within the area. It's actually very quiet here. There doesn't seem to be a lot of things going on. There's a couple of sort of tables and such nearby the windows themselves. It's a very small room, so kind of to say about 10 more people would probably be like a bit cramped. But it's still got a very cozy atmosphere to it. So you guys are currently sitting at the bar at the moment, kind of waiting. And Kai's kind of looking about, and he says, "Well, this is cozy." So what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna just find a kind of like a little table and chair off to the side where I can keep an eye on people.
Okay, so not gonna sit the bar itself, but over off to the corner somewhere. Okay, yeah, you can easily find a table that's unoccupied at the moment. You go ahead and sit your Clark Kent ass down over there, and you kind of keep an eye out for things over there. Kind of in the shadows at the moment, as you are pretty well to do. At which point, as Kai's kind of looking about, and he kind of looks over to you, Alexandria and Morris, and he says, "You guys look really a bit too excited for this."
That's normal.
That's concerning. I want the hard shit.
Wow.
We're trying to be, well, look, it's okay to sit down and have a drink every once in a while, but we're trying to, wait, because I'm a fucking failure. Looking at you, it's like goth Gene Simmons. It's like, are you okay? Like, and seeing the text that you sent, or showing him, Alexandria, he kind of looks back at you. He kind of looks at it a bit puzzled, and then he says, "That's kind of, I have never seen a more suspicious smiley face in my entire life." At which point, as you're kind of, what was it? Tulius, what are you kind of looking about? Or are you just kind of just sitting there?
Just cursory glances around the room, but nothing important. I wouldn't say there's anything that, well, does anything catch my eye at least?
You can roll perception.
Let's see. 13?
Yeah, it's just a really nice, cozy place here. It's a bit dimly lit, so it's not really hard on the eyes, especially after coming from outside and such, where all the lights are kind of in your face. It's just a nice place, really. There's not much else to it.
I'll just kind of like hush my voice and just say to everyone, if this takes more than like 10 minutes, we need to get out of here.
Fair enough. Alright, at which point, you kind of hear somebody approach the bar behind the counter. And it is a very well-dressed man, at which point has, looks like he has glasses on. Almost look like shades, actually. And he goes ahead and you can't really see much of his face. And then Kai looks over at him, kind of quizzically. And the man bows and he says, "Good evening. I shall be your server today. And I think you'll find me to be quite good at my job." And he goes ahead and takes his sunglasses off, and you notice it's Aki.
Oh shit!
And Kai immediately says, "I'm getting out of here."
I'm leaving.
He says, "Wait, come on, man! Don't be like that."
Asshole.
Who's this guy?
Kai says, "And why the hell should I?" It's like, come on.
Ooh.
I set this whole thing up for you guys just for you to leave. Come on, don't do me like that.
Oh great.
I'll have you know, I actually ran my entire club quite a few years ago before I got into this business, alright? The least you can do is humor me. Is this the part where you kick his ass? No, what? There's no ass kicking here, just good drinks, come on.
I'm just gonna peek inside like the
Not Dad. Who's this guy?
Alright, you haven't met Aki. We'll get the fucking drinks. He says, alright. No need to be so pushy. Well then, I'll go ahead and get you guys 3 things made, special from things that I used to do way back when. So, and it's like Kai just rolls his eyes, this ought to be good. Says, like I said, I used to run a whole thing a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Just give it a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Now then. He goes ahead and grabs a couple of bottles from the back and begins to start mixing some things up. Says, okay, we're gonna run.
Damn.
You can run if you want. You can leave if you want.
This guy.
Guy kind of just pinches the bridge of his nose and his eyes together. He says, it's... he's a friend of mine from a long time ago. And he says, damn right we go way back.
It's his ex.
I think my ex. He kind of starts laughing and says, you only wish.
Wow.
I love him, but I ain't that kind of guy. Begins putting in a few...
Shifting my eyes back and forth to down.
Yeah, Kai just... I wouldn't say he looks miserable, but he just looks very annoyed right now. At which point, Anki goes ahead and slides over a couple of glasses your way, to which you see a bit of an interesting blend of sort of a blue and purple color. And he goes ahead and gives a bit of a very... Despite his appearance, being that of this slick black hair, and you can see this cross sort of X formation scarring across his face, and his very piercing red eyes are looking at you. He kind of gives this very nice gesture. Very elegant, despite the fact he looks very thuggish. All of you to this to the drinks in front of you. And he says, "This will start off as a bit easy. Don't want to get too hammered off the bat, right? Got to enjoy it." He says, "This is what I like to call the summer special. It's good for those days where everything's humid and kind of outside." It's not poisoned. What kind of establishment would this be if it was poisoned?
Out of business.
The old man in the back has it right. Kai says, let's just get it over and done with. And he's begins giving it a bit of a sip. And it's got a bit of a nice flavor to it. It's not heavy. You can definitely taste the alcohol in it, but it's not really strong. It's a good opener. And Kai kind of holds the glass and he puts it down kind of gently at the table. He's like, that's actually pretty damn good. And Maki says, see, I told you. Trust me.
Alright, I'll take mine as well.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Okay, yep, you go ahead and down it. It's the same. It's actually pretty good. So,
Tulius for a moment. Is this on Virgin? He can't take it.
Hey!
Like I said, we're starting off easy. It's not going to be too bad. Now, how'd you guys like that one? Pretty good, right?
I shrug.
Sure, but if you haven't noticed, we're in a bit of a hurry.
Oh, patience. This will be worth it. Trust me. And he goes ahead and begins making another. And he says, "All right, so we'll start out going a little bit more hard." He goes ahead and begins mixing another one. He's actually very quick. There's this almost sort of this artistic kind of flair that he's giving. Like, when he said that he used to run a place, whatever thoughts and feelings you may have had on the matter, if he was BSing you guys or not, all that doubt is kind of washed away as you see him work, and it's very, actually kind of cool. As he begins sliding more drinks over to what looks like to be a more bright yellow kind of color. He gestures to it. He says, "This is what we call the hardball special. A little more tough than the last one. Enjoy."
This guy right now.
Kai doesn't even acknowledge that joke more as he begins downing it. Anybody else having it?
I do the same.
All right.
Might as well.
Yep. You guys begin having it, and it's actually really good too. It's a little strong. So let's see. I want everyone to make Constitution saving throws. This is a bit strong. This is a bit strong.
Here we go.
Hey, everyone.
Yep. Everyone who is drinking. So Tulius, Wars.
No, I drink
and
nothing.
Yeah, you're in the back corner. Don't even worry.
21.
21. Okay, you're good.
All right. 15.
Okay. Morse? 21 as well. Okay. For Morse and Alexandria, it kind of hits you, but it's not strong enough to get you on your ass. You're slightly tipsy, but you're not quite there just yet. Tulius, you're starting to kind of feel it, but it's not like enough to really like inhibit your abilities or anything.
I lost connection.
Oh, you lost connection?
Everybody went quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Do I need to repeat myself?
Please.
Okay.
Yes,
So-
please.
Okay, so the drink. So, Moors and Alexandria. When you have it, it's it's a little strong, but it's not enough to really put you on your ass or anything. It doesn't really inhibit your abilities or anything like that. It is pretty good though. It has a really nice flavor to it. Tulius, it's not enough to get you drunk either. You're just slightly tipsy, slightly. But it's not enough to really inhibit your abilities or anything, so you're okay.
See, I told you I could hold my own.
There he goes.
He says, "Oh, not bad, not bad." All right, let's go for the last one then. At which point he begins mixing again.
As he's making this last one, I want to watch his hands the entire time. Make sure he's not going to do anything funky.
Okay. Roll it. I feel like this would fit under perception. But at the same time, it's like you're really focusing. Fuck it. We'll do perception.
Perception?
Yeah.
Okay. 16.
Okay. Yeah, you're kind of watching him work. He's giving a few flourishes and such with a lot of confidence, a lot of flair. But you're not really seeing anything that would warrant any sort of concern. You're just kind of watching him work. At which point he begins to slide over a few more glasses to you guys, in which you see what looks like to be a dark purple-ish kind of color. And he gestures to it and he says, "This one I made myself way back when I owned the place. And this is the Night Lord Special."
Nice. I approve.
Gonna down that weak boy drink. Okay, well, you say so.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Kai goes ahead and that's it.
I'm gonna down it as well.
I'm gonna pause a moment and I'll go look at Aki. And I'll hold it up in the air at him and just say, to new friendships.
To your death. I'll see you tomorrow.
And which Aki nods and he says, I drink to that, but I'm on the job. Alright.
Intently watch Tulius.
Alright, everybody.
Just for the amusement.
Alright, everyone roll, go ahead and roll, thingamajig. Constitution saving throws, thank you. Thank you, Brain. This is gonna be, I'm gonna let you guys know this is gonna be a little harder.
Oh no!
Mother!
I knew this was gonna happen.
Every time! Every time!
Oh god. Okay.
Oh boy. This is gonna be a drunk episode.
Oh lord, okay. Kai just made it. Holy crap, by the skin of his teeth. Okay. So Alexandria 6, Moore's rolled a natural 20.
Of course.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. I think I have an inspiration die that I can use to reroll.
Did you roll a nat 1?
No, I rolled 3.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna use this inspiration die I have.
I'm gonna laugh if you fail anyway.
Okay, go on ahead. You are more than welcome to try then.
Okay, make sure I erase that so I don't mistake that. Okay. Okay! 15 again!
Okay. So this is the state of things. Alexandria, when you down this, it hits you like a truck. It immediately almost feels like as soon as you just take a moment to pause after having it, it's really good. Like, it tastes awesome. But you almost feel like as if the room is starting to kind of spin underneath you. It is hitting you much harder than the drinks were over at Diamond Dust.
I just start swaying. Oh, pity.
Yeah, Kai kind of just shakes his head. Oh god. Holy shit, Aki. What the hell is this? Moors, you're perfectly fine, but it does hit you really hard. So you're a bit tipsy, despite the fact that it was a natural 20, but you are pretty tipsy. Tulius, you are not in the same state that that your significant other is in, but it does hit you really hard. I will tell you right now, the DC was 20.
See, I'm not. I can hold it better than she can.
They can't.
There he goes.
See,
What?
I still have 2 horns, and it's fine.
Well then, seems like you guys are having a bit of fun with that. Well, as your friend put it, to new friendships, right? But I got our business to run, so that'll be about 3,000 gold, thank you. Aki's kind of like, I don't know, Kai's like, what the hell? Come on, man, seriously?
You can put it on his tab, and I point at Tulius.
I don't have 3,000.
Of course you do.
No, I don't.
You can put it on his tab.
Put on his tab. Put on his tab.
There's no tab. I don't have a tab.
Do it.
Oh, come on, you must.
He's Taba. We don't. I'm not Tab. If anyone needs to have a tab, it's that guy, and I point at Bilge.
Well, okay, so more you begin walking out. Aki's like, oh, come on, don't be like that. Got a business to run. Bilge, you're kind of seeing all of this tomfuckery happen. What are you doing?
I'm just tapping my toe in the corner, watching them.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I'm just probably standing at the doorway with Xian tapping my toe, waiting.
Yeah.
I don't know whether to say that this is amusing or not.
Kai's just says, Aki, you can't be doing this like this, man. We got stuff to do. Kind of look, he crosses his arms and he says, come on. We've been friends for how long now, and you're gonna do me dirty?
Hey, you're the one that your person outside said free samples.
He most certainly did not say free samples, he said specials.
Oh, well, it could have been free samples. Since we're such good friends now.
I don't know, I feel like we might want to take this outside. Kai's like, no. No. Not in the mood for this shit, Aki.
Can we get a brand discount?
Roll persuasion.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh boy.
God.
Let's not say we did.
16.
Interesting. Okay. Aki kind of crosses his arms a bit, but you can see his posture kind of lower a bit, and he just kind of sighs and he says, alright, fine. Since this isn't exactly my actual job, this is just me fucking around. I suppose I'll let it slide. But just know that you guys are gonna owe me later. But also, the fact is that this isn't gonna be the last time we see each other. I got still plenty more ideas in my head, so go ahead, enjoy your time out in the city. Don't do anything stupid.
And
All right.
just give him
Oh, hey.
sparkly eyes. Thank you!
Hey, would you happen to know where they where they like to keep lots of information?
He kind of gives you a bit of like a kind of an eyebrow raise. He says information.
Right, or you know, where the and I like lean in
Yeah.
with drunk breath. The business happens.
He kind of leans in and he kind of places his hand on his hip over to you, and he says, "Well, I could tell you, maybe. What's it worth to you, though?"
His whole life.
He goes ahead,
Long?
at which point he actually conjures what looks like to be this sort of ethereal dagger in his hand. He's like, that could be arranged. And he goes ahead and he slams it down on the table, and it disappears after he lets go of it. He's like, I'm fucking with you, come on.
You're
Back down.
you're a funny guy.
That's
No, don't really. But
they all
I will. It's about as important as our long and arduous friendship. That's how important it is to me.
Alright, I'll tell you what. You pay me about 100 gold, and we'll call this even, and I'll give you an idea, because I think I know what you're looking for.
Alright. Anyway, we want to pitch in.
Oh, for crying out loud.
You can't be serious.
I'm just asking if you...
I'm just gonna slam down at 100. Oh my god, I'm actually...
Yeah, you just...
No.
Like... Here.
Yeah, you just slam that bad boy down. He goes ahead and takes it and puts it in his tuxedo pocket, and he says, "Much obliged." Well, business, huh? Now, is that with quotations, as in maybe it could be business, or might be hinting to something else, or are we actually talking business?
The first one.
Ah, yes, the subtle part. Yeah, I think I know where you guys might want to go. You see, rumor has it, right, that there is something strange about one of the parts leading up to the contested plot. He kind of looks about, kind of making sure nobody else is listening in. You might want to check there. There's a little park right outside. You might want to check that. There might be a lot of business going there.
Yep, I get it now. Yeah.
You might want to be careful, though. I saw those corporate dickheads running around acting like they own the place. They're armed to the teeth. Whew.
Yeah, I'm catching what you're throwing down.
Yeah, you just seeing it on the table right now? Now take it.
Yep.
I don't.
This is good.
I got it in my head. That's good. All right. Oh shit! And kind of getting up and kind of stumbles a bit. Oh, I'm good. Ugh. He says, "Well, that's all I got for you. Just keep an eye out. I'm still not done with you guys." Oh. Anyways, get the fuck out. I need to get stuff done.
Okay. Now I'm just gonna get up and I'm gonna almost trip over.
So you are a hot mess right now.
Yeah.
Related at the moment. I'm not carrying that. Walk away.
And like, everything is like down.
Oh no.
Oh, what a sight. What a sight.
And this is why I don't drink.
That was what was weak sauce, and he says to you, "Well, you must have a really good liver then."
I'm completely down.
Yeah, you are down ski right now. Where's that gif of the it was some Disney movie, Disney princess movie, where it's like is this what you think of your princess just face down on the floor, sprawled out unceremoniously? I gotta find that gif. That's fucking great. That's kind of how
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Water.
He's a fish.
So, anybody else leaving? Besides, yeah, there it is. This is it. Here's your precious princess.
The very one. No.
Oh god. Fucking die.
I can't. I'm done. Leaving.
I'm thoroughly disturbed.
Yeah, you just seeing your sister just sprawled out like that, and it is a sight.
Let's go pick her up.
Okay.
Both embarrassing and at the same time I don't care.
Protection from poison? I think that's a preemptive measure rather than an actual like cure.
No, it does cure as well.
Does it really?
Yeah.
I thought like lesser restoration was for that. It has advantage on saving throws against being poisoned. One at random. Okay. If you want to, you can excuse me, expend a spell slot for that. Protection from poison. Let me just read the thing real quick. Okay, if it is poisoned. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's alcohol. It's basically poison.
My foot.
I'm gonna do that with my foot. Okay. Alexandria, you begin to feel much more like yourself as you feel something wash over you, kind of neutralizing the toxins out of your body. And you feel much more like yourself. Can't say the same about Tulius.
What the fuck? Why am I here?
Why did you drink?
I did what?
You were drunk. Again.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
leave me to die here, then, please.
No. Not doing that. I'm gonna help her up.
Okay. He's just kind of looking at you guys. I'm like, wow, you guys are a bunch of characters.
So are you.
I'm taking that as a compliment.
Alright.
Well, anyways, you got a thing to be doing, right? Go on, get. I gotta clean up around here and close this place down before the owner, I mean, the guy comes in for, inspections. I get going.
I'm gonna shoot him a glance.
Are you the one who made those drinks?
Yes, I am.
I gave him the middle finger, and I'm just gonna walk.
The bird! It flew!
Wow, rude.
Jim.
The park. Okay, you guys are Lansing again. The park is all the way up nearby where the contested plot is. It's over to the right. Pretty easy to see. It's small, compact, but easy to see.
We just have to get there.
Is there anything else we need to know?
Nope, that's it.
You sure? And I just give him the dagger eyes.
Yes, I'm positive. Hey, look, you were all about wanting to drink, alright? Don't blame this on me.
I don't trust you. And I just walk away.
So be it.
I lean a little closer to Aki. It's just like, hey, what brand dagger is that?
It's one of the psychic variety. He kind of conjures it up in his hand again. Pretty fucking cool, right?
Oh, that's hot.
Alexander, you're, I can't call it what I want to call it. Hold on.
I'm on my way out. I'm just gonna, nudge something, like the door.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fucking door.
Yeah, you gotta, hit your foot against it and just poof.
Your knife blowing show.
Yeah.
Walks out.
Dagger ASMR. Oh my god. I run one finger across the blade to see to make that
It's
sound.
it's really weird. It's solid. It doesn't look like it's solid, but it is. And you kind of draw your finger upon it, and you kind of have a feeling that, despite the fact that the edge is razor sharp, it doesn't seem like it would actually make you bleed. And goes ahead and disappears, makes it disappear from his hand. He says, well, anyways, you gotta get going, right? I get moving.
I'm already out.
Yeah, you're already outside.
Alright, let's go, Dad.
Oh my god.
Boy, son, who I love a lot.
Please.
I'm totally telling Saga when we get back home.
Tullius, what's going on your end? Asks us to kick blunts to hit. Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
We have to blaze it and praise it.
They do.
So currently still within the bar would just be Tullius and Jack.
Well, I'm going.
No.
That was enough show.
Yeah, let's, yes, we gotta,
Next
I
question,
have to-
I'm banning y'all from alcohol.
I have to go back home to my wife. Yes,
He's giving you this look like it's a really interesting mix of him trying not to laugh but also being kind of offended.
it's just a disguise. I'll lean in again, just hot alcohol breath.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's just
A
like,
disguise.
we need to work on that.
It's a work in progress.
I can tell. Now let's get the fuck out.
Yep. Okay, bye. Bye.
Bye.
Why Wow, Tulius.
Yeah, whoop, my bad. Okay, so you guys are now out on the streets now, and the door closes behind you. You can almost hear something lock behind it as well too. And then the lights start to go dim and into there as well too.
Wow.
That's God.
I like him.
I don't.
He's a character.
So, whoever helped me, thank you.
That would be more for getting rid of the toxin and me for helping you.
Thank you both. Ugh, I still feel like throwing up.
And that is why I don't drink.
It was good shit though.
Yeah, you have to admit it did taste pretty fucking awesome. That Aki guy knows how to make a mean drink. You can do that not near me. Mor says in response to you wanting to upchuck. Which Zias just has her arms crossed and kind of looking a bit impatient. It's like, so you guys have fun?
Yes, and we have information.
You have information? Seriously?
Yes.
Are you? You look kind of messed up, man.
This is normal.
This is normal?
I'm fine.
Unfortunately.
We gotta find a park.
A park. And Kai kind of walks over a bit and he's like rubbing his head. Yeah, it's a... Oh, shit. It's a park indeed. And I know exactly what he's talking about.
Drunk or
I am not drunk or high. I didn't kick anyone's ass and I'm kind of mad. And he says, alright, chill out, man. We'll figure it out. More than likely there's gonna be some ass to kick. The downside of having high con.
Probably head to our next destination, I guess. Ugh.
Yeah. Alright, and Kai kind of looks to you, Bilge, and says, lead the way, you want to go.
You mean up?
Oi, are you guys sure you want to come with us?
Yeah.
Not really looking too hard. Captain looks like he's looking in two different directions right now.
We're fine. We just need a minute.
Now y'all need coffee, but don't let me be the judge.
There is a store nearby if we want to grab it.
That's up to y'all.
Kai kind of shakes his head a bit. No, I can handle it. I'm fine. For those who got super wasted from the drinks, actually no. I'll be a little nice on this one. Anyone who partook in said drinks earlier, you gained some inspiration because it actually was really good. And,
Great.
Yeah, you get a little bit of inspiration. You feel this very strange, weird connection with Aki. Very odd individual, but despite his weird sort of demeanor and sort of this unhinged bit, he does mean well.
So that inspiration like a reroll or like...
Yeah, that's how I do it at my table. So if you get inspiration, one inspiration die, you can reroll. So it's like rolling
Nice.
I used it and I got one back.
Yep.
I think I've ever used an inspiration guy.
That's what we call breaking even.
3,000 though. For drinks.
I want to kick his ass more, he thought to himself. Okay.
Maybe you should help Tulius. I mean, this guy here.
The businessman.
Yes, you should totally help the guy you totally don't care
The
for.
fucked up salary man.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically that. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, so you're gonna use another slot. Tulius, how are you gonna use touch? Are you just gonna Patrick Star touch? Okay. You get poked, Tulius, and you feel this sort of warmth wash over you, and you begin to come back to your normal self. Your senses are now far less dulled than they were earlier.
Oh.
Hmm.
Yep, there's the hangover. Yep. How long were we?
Kai kind of looks down at his watch and he says, we didn't spend a whole lot of time. About nearly 30 minutes.
Oh, thank God. Well, 30 minutes?
Y'all seem to really be enjoying your drinks.
Well, come on. Let's get moving.
I'm gonna look at Moors and just say, thank you for that.
More saying,
Yeah,
if this
let's,
wasn't important, I wouldn't have wasted a slot. No problem, Captain. Alright.
At least we know what we're doing.
We got a lead. Well, we have a more solid lead now, so let's get to it.
Alright.
Begin walking down the alleyway to the main street.
Anything in particular catching our...
No, not exactly. Just a few cars driving down the road. A lot of people on the sidewalk.
Alright. I'll turn back to Kai really quick. Do you happen to know where this park is that Aki was talking about?
Yeah, I know where it is.
Alright. I'll let you take point, and we'll follow closely behind.
You got it. Shaking his head a bit. You can tell he's still trying to work the alcohol out of his system.
Oi.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Just saying, it kind of feels like we're getting off task. Like, don't we have a mission to complete up that way?
Yeah, that's where we're going. Come on, follow me.
I follow real confused.
Zia just like puts a hand on your shoulder. Bill's like, just don't worry about it. He seems to know where he's going. Okay, so you follow behind, kind of keeping an eye out for things as Kai begins walking down the street. To which he kind of stops as he looks down this part of the road, and kind of stopping all of you as you make your advance towards that area. And he says, "Hold on a minute. We might have to try to take some, try to find a way around." He kind of points straight down the street, and he says, "More than likely, those corporate guys are going to be right there."
Would it be possible to just head more in this direction?
Kind of looks over that way. He says, "Yeah, that's where sort of the off part of the road is, but we can do that. Just be careful. There's not a lot of people there, and we could get caught out." Goes ahead and he says, "Stick close with me, come on." So you guys begin moving down that way. While you guys are walking, is there anything that you guys want to do?
Oi, keeping an eye out for like any high tower, any dudes that look like they might work in a library.
You don't really see librarians anywhere. You can make general perception checks, though, if you'd like.
I'm with Bill, just keeping an eye.
Okay.
Because people.
Yep. Anyone who wants to keep an eye out for things, you can roll perception if you'd like.
Almost.
And we'll join that.
Cool.
I'll guard the rear, so I'm gonna roll perception anyway. 14! Hey! So 1, 2, 3, 4, 19.
14.
19, 17.
18.
18, very good.
Another perception roll?
Yeah.
When I have to do something else. 19.
Wow, those are some really poor rolls on Kai's half.
It doesn't make you
17.
drink.
I'm sorry, Tulius, what did you get?
19.
19, very good. All of you are able to kind of see as you're getting closer to the edge of the formal part of this city. A lot of people in suits very similar to what Kai's wearing are kind of out and about, and Zia keeps her look kind of away from them, and she's kind of speaking lowly to all of you as you guys kind of notice this immediately, and she says, "Those guys are Hollowglades. Don't look at them."
What happens if you do?
They might want to start something.
Oh boy.
I want to start something.
No. No. Out loud.
You guys begin sort of just walking down the street.
Oi, I've got you back, son.
Lovely.
Oh.
Oh my god, I hate you both.
There you go. That's how he is.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Wow, what are these rolls, dude? Jesus. Okay. They seem to ignore you, Morse. We're walking down, and they begin walking towards where, going that way.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of looks back, and he looks a bit irritated. Just don't. We're trying to get through this without having an issue. He begins walking across the street. Heading towards the side section over here.
Morse needs to hush. Starting shit.
Starting shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That sounds like Morse. That's a very Morse thing to do. I need to make some rolls while you guys are making it up to the thing here. Wow, these guys are getting so lucky tonight. Jesus. Okay. It is interestingly largely uneventful. The only thing that you're really seeing are a bunch of people kind of out here and about, kind of trying to wave taxis down. Other than that, there's really not a lot happening here. As a bunch of cars are walking by, you guys are kind of seeing a lot less of the lights looking out towards the end of the city down this way. It's just kind of just the same as it is out in the center of the city, just a lot less crowded. But you're kind of having to sort of shimmy your way along a very small bit of sidewalk past people. Careful not to try to bump into anybody. However, Kai reaches to the end of the sidewalk here as you guys start to approach from behind, and he points over towards this way to what looks like to be a small little park. He says, "I think that's what he's talking about right there." Which you see, well, it looks like to be just a little small like hangout place. There's like a little bench there, little things for little kids to hang out on. And it's just kind of there.
Would I recall if this is the same area I felt the presence of the cart?
It feels like it's more inside, not at the park itself. It seems like it was tugging you from inside. So the place where you tried to get Moors over the wall before the electric fence hit you, it seems like it's somewhere in there.
Right, alright.
Kai's kind of looking over and he says, "So, what do we do?"
Wait, I scooch up to the front. Can that guard, like, see us from where he's at?
It's a little darker over this way. If we try to stick to the shadows and maybe possibly blend in with the crowd, they probably won't see us. Once we get to the park, they can't see us from there. The trouble is just trying to cross the street. Welcome back.
Seems like a tiny bit of trouble.
A tiny bit, but if we can get across there, no problem. Then we're home free.
Or you want them to look somewhere else? You need a distraction.
I think I can.
Health.
I think I can provide a distraction. I'm pretty good at that.
I can assist with that if need be.
What you got planned?
Well, what do you have planned?
Well, I was gonna run in there in the other form and start causing some problems.
Well, I can definitely not even get close.
Well, actually, given the particular disguise I have, and I hold up the empty briefcase, this might be handy.
Kind of looking at it kind of quizzically, like, what do you mean? I'm not sure I follow.
Just to kind of sweeten the act a little bit, you can run off, and you can take this with you, and I can try to have them follow you like you stole it.
It'd be kind of hard to carry that around as a fox. Not what I had in mind.
Wait, what if little fox has a little green gem in his mouth and
Hey, now we've already crossed that bridge. That's not happening again.
No worries. Well, I have a plan, but if you have any way to help this out, be my guest.
Oh, what is your plan exactly?
Maybe something that just looks important then, and then I'm gonna put my hands together and then using prestidigitation, make making like a non-magical trinket, just like a pair of glasses.
Well, I was gonna steal one of the guys' magazines again.
Ooh. I mean, no.
Or maybe anything else I can grab.
If you try the same trick twice, I think they might catch on.
They might.
These guys are a little smarter than they look. Much as I hate to admit it. But perhaps if it looks like an innocent bystander is in need, maybe they can help.
Boy, also just saying, this is Hightower, and that kind of, I suppose, would have...
Filch has a point.
Have to look like they're keeping the peace, right?
I don't think they're here
Are
to
they?
keep peace. Kind of peeking over from the corner over here, kind of looking, and they just sort of standing there, kind of menacingly.
Hightower. They don't care about peace.
Yeah, they don't.
Ma-
They don't look like they do. Look, I understand if I'm using the same trick twice, yeah, but trust me, I could cause a lot of havoc in just a short amount of time.
Oh no, what about... Guys, give me 5 minutes. I look the whole opposite direction.
What do you have planned?
Go over to the whole other side of where they're at, use a little spell, make a little noise, and they're like, oh shit, what happened? You guys run when they look.
Okay, so...
And I've got spear, so I can just poof to you guys once you're on the other side.
Okay, so you're able to see through Alexandria's window, right, Bilge?
Oi.
Okay, so you're gonna go this way, right?
Oi. I was gonna go all the way around to the other side, down in the immediate, right there.
Okay, all right. So yeah, so you begin booking it as you normally do. Okay.
Alright. Yeah, give me 5 minutes, guys.
Yeah, you begin rushing over,
Right.
barreling past people, not even really minding if you're bumping into them.
Oh no, when I come out of that little alleyway, I'll relax, I'll start walking slow.
Mhm.
can I start walking from never east the west like little alleyway that they're all lined up on?
Wait, this way?
Like walking towards, yeah. Can I be there and start walking towards them?
Yeah. So this will take about, I'd say, 10 minutes, more or less than 5, but you're sprinting, so it'll take some time. But you begin barreling past until you make it down this way.
Oi, and right as I crest that little corner, I like look up and oh, that's a fancy sign, and then I will wiggle my finger.
Mm-hmm.
And like
and what?
I think he keeps letting go.
sorry, wait, hello.
Hello, yes.
Yeah. So like immediately on the other side of the corner, like right behind me where they can't see, I'll cast Thaumaturgy and I'll make the sound of gunshots.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Okay.
And I'll like panic and I'll be like, oh shit, and I'll start running towards the guards and I'll pat. Oh shit, help!
Oh god. Oh my god. Okay, so now.
Like this
God.
green guy.
Holy shit. So now a lot of people are starting to panic now, and immediately some of these guys are kind of a little bit jumpy, and they see you.
Oh, I saw this. He took out a pistol just like shooting everybody.
The fuck?
At which point, these two guys come up to you, and like, hold on, slow down. What is happening?
Oh no, dudes just started fighting other dudes. They look like you.
Look at you.
At which point, they kind of nod at one another, and one puts up a 2 fingers up to the headpiece. One guy kind of out to the side over here, and he's this one over here right next to you, and he says, "Wait right there, don't panic. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look."
Oi, and then I'll take like a step over, and from the little alleyway, like
Right
south.
Oh, for here.
Oh no, like from right there.
Yeah.
And then like the little alleyway south, east. I'll cast Thaumaturgy again, and I'll make more gunshots. I'm like, oh shit, they're everywhere.
Can we hear this?
Oh yeah, you guys are hearing this.
I'm just gonna facepalm.
Kai's just like, this is not what I had in mind.
This is Bilge.
Bilge is knows for subtlety.
This is
No
Bilge.
shit.
This is what he
You
does.
At
don't
which point,
say.
one of these guys begins moving this way. Kai's like, back up.
Definitely did not expect that.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
This
Oh,
one
Oh my god.
moves this way.
Guys.
Jesus.
What
the fuck? Why are you?
Past Kai.
Mhm.
I'm gonna come around the corner this way. Pretty much getting the general idea of what's going on.
Okay.
And I'm going to frantically run around the corner and pretend to trip and lose my briefcase for a second.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit! Ah!
At which point he kind of, the high tower guard kind of is taken aback by a bit, and he kneels down next to you. What's going on here?
The crazy people running,
Screaming.
they're shooting everything.
Okay.
Run for your life! And I'm gonna try to push him out of the way and run this way.
Okay. You're pushing him. Okay.
Acting scrawny and
Okay. It's
afraid for my life.
okay. Because if he, I mean, if you're making physical contact, I need to do something. Okay. All right. Well, man. All right. So, at which point he kind of stops as you, kind of push past him, and then he kind of stops, looks at you. But you're already moving, so he's just like, whatever. Before we get to that, everyone down here, what are you doing?
Let's see. Well, shit's gone down, so I'm gonna go into hiding.
Okay.
And
Go ahead and roll stealth then.
Taco things and wander
Bianca,
Well, I don't think that counts, but
Okay,
that's
yeah.
impressive. Hold on, guys. I have to show you this. I have to show you what just happened.
Kai is going to actually shapeshift real quick and then kind of underneath where Byako's at. Not Byako, I should say. Exercising. Exercising. It took me a minute because I'm like, wait, what? And then I just remembered what disguise it was. I was like, fuck, that's good.
God.
That's fucking good. Zia at the same time is just like kind of catching on as well too,
Button.
and is barrels past, kind of not
What
like.
the?
It's still in a more human form that she's trying to take, and then it gets right next to you, Tulius, as you begin running off. This guy begins looking about with his gun drawn, shouldered out.
I'm
So
just
I rolled a
casually
9
pick
and
out
a
my
6
phone
at
and
the same
follow.
time.
Well, what the fuck, Lemon? Let me show everybody on stream. Look at this shit.
Never gonna happen again. This is never gonna happen again.
Reroll that shit.
What?
No, can I take the 9 and 6?
No.
Please.
How you managed that?
I don't know.
How?
You go ahead and re-roll that, Alexandria. What is going on your end?
I'm going to follow Kai and Biyako and take out my phone and just pretend I'm on it.
Okay.
Casually walking. Following him.
Okay. He's kind of taking note of you guys, kind of just moving
Please.
about, and is seems a bit suspicious. But you guys on the other side of the street, and he's already just like fuck it, and begins moving about this way.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
roll 13. I have to add 4, right?
Yep.
4 and a 5 or another 4.
5. No, wait. Hold on. You have a +4 to your thing because it's dexterity. I'm sorry. I was thinking wisdom for some reason. So, yeah. So +4.
So 4 plus 4
8.
plus 13.
21. You feel yourself to be very stealthy. No one seems to notice you.
Stealthy grandpa.
Grandpa, you're going the wrong way. That's way out
It's
there.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm in the shadows.
At which point, this guy kind of just sees Goth Gene Simmons and is just pays no mind and begins moving this way. And this guy begins this way. And they begin moving down here. Xian, what are you doing?
Probably following suit with everyone, but the scene would have been like coming around the corner, just booking it out of the area where all the sounds are coming.
Okay, yeah, so you barrel past them up to where Tulius and Zia are.
Get the fuck out of the way!
Yeah. The three, the twins and Kai, what are you two doing? Are you going up to where they are? Because you're kind of just sort of stationary at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Kai's taking your lead, Alexander.
I'm wandering.
You're wandering.
Where I go.
Being Bianco.
Yeah. Kai's kind of off to the side, kind of trying to hide a bit. Which will roll. Wow, man, he's just had really champion rolls just like throughout this entire arc. Jesus Christ. Okay. Very, very much so out of sight, out of mind. Gene Simmons, what are you doing?
Exercising.
Getting through the streets. What?
Yeah. Just sort of doing jumping jacks down the street.
Costly.
One of them seems... Well, actually, both of them seem to be gone from your vision. They seem to be going past you, looking down this way. Bilge, what are you doing? You currently have a high tower guy kind of looking after you, and kind of looking down this way. Gonna go near everyone else? Okay.
All right. So from the same little alleyway, or as far south as I can cast it, I'll make more noises of bullet shots, like pop, 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 and then I'll make a dude screaming like the Wilhelm scream.
The Wilhelm scream. Christ Almighty. Okay.
Then I'll mix in the sound of an explosion.
Oh my God, this is full fucking movie production going on here. Okay.
And then I'm gonna start running northeast, east, and I'm gonna bump into that guard and be like, "Oh, you're not gonna help your friends? It's fucking mayhem."
I have to stay right here in my position. They can handle it. We're more than well equipped, citizen.
Oh, what I'm screaming out here, and you sure?
Positive. He seems like very icy cold. Strangely enough, this weird calmness.
Ew.
But I can. See that other guard to my left? Like he never went around that corner.
Oh no, he did. I forgot to move him. Yeah, he's gone out of your vision for sure.
Oh fuck. Thaumaturgy's in action.
Yes.
So I will end right there, just casting the spells, trying to play the part.
Okay. Sure. Moving back down. Jack, you're all the way over there, dude. What are you doing? These guys are moving about, kind of scoping the area.
Oh, I wait them to the past before I walk back to join the group.
Okay.
I mean, they will almost see me.
This one goes down this way. This one begins going this way. Okay. Are you gonna still stick there?
Nope. Zoop. Zap. Boom.
Okay.
True ninja.
Everyone just about gets together, I will say, right where the park entrance is. Bilge, that just leaves you then. You still have this guy looking over you.
Is back to my turn?
Yep.
Alright,
sir.
fuck. Since this is definitely the only hard tower guard I can see. There's none others like through the gate, right? That can see me.
Right. There's like the gate here is like a solid like concrete wall. Like so it's not like you can see through it. It's just a solid concrete wall.
Alright, I'll push past him and I'll be like, "Oh, I'm out of here!" And then as soon as like I take a step away, I'm gonna summon the build hammer.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Sure.
Like I'm only taking like one step. I'm not even leaving his melee.
Okay, sure.
And
you're gonna what?
I'm gonna turn around and do.
Oh
God, it's how it runs me.
Oh fuck, sorry. Wait, is that what I want to do?
Think about it.
Think about it.
Bills can't think. Fuck it. Yeah, I do a whole bicycle swing, and in the middle of the swing, I will bonus action cast Branding Smite, and then I will make 2 reckless attacks against him. Hoping to one this motherfucker.
Okay, about reckless attack, it only works for the first attack.
Wait, what?
The reckless attack only works for the first attack.
No, I choose to use it on the first one, and then it affects all 4 my round.
I think it only works for just one attack. So any of the extra attacks that you have aren't affected by reckless. So I was looking into it, and there was something... Hang on. Reckless attack.
When you make your first attack on your turn.
Yep.
Doing so gives you advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength during this turn.
It's interesting because I only was thinking about this because they did this on Critical Role recently when I was looking at it. Grog did something similar to this, and it was like the rule was that they were doing it was like, oh, for the first turn only, what Matt said. So I don't know if he
Well,
has if he had it right at the time or not.
Are you on like episode 30 or something?
I just got done with the Briarwood arc.
Oh, in like episode 60, they're like fighting some big shit, and I think he changes the rule because Grog starts making it more reckless.
Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. That's fine. I'll allow it.
I mean, it's up to you. It's up to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. No, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. We've done it like that thus far. So let's keep doing it. I don't want to change rules on you on the fly here. I just want to make sure that everything's right.
Right.
Everybody else though is literally home base right now. They're safe. So you guys are kind of like up here now.
First was fuck. I forgot. 19. Sorry.
19. Yep, that hits.
For the second.
Yeah.
Oh, it was almost a natural.
Almost.
27.
Yeah, that hits. Both of those.
Oh, alright. On the first hit,
Yep, it was branding smite, right?
and I will use Orcish Fury.
Okay.
And I think that's all I can dump in it.
Sure. Go ahead and start rolling damage.
Sitting here picturing my precious tiger dad just rapidly raging with a hammer in hand.
Exactly. Beating up on some fucking corporate military guy.
Wait, I'm okay with this.
Do you think of any better image than that, honestly?
It's perfect.
It's pretty great.
Reinhardt right in front of me.
Good. 34 points, and 8 of it was fire for the first.
Okay. Really good. Really good.
Damn.
Because that was, branding smite. Oh, pardon me. Oh, God. Pardon me again. Ah.
Plus.
Holy cannoli.
15 for the second.
And 15 damage? Okay. Is this lethal or non-lethal?
Lethal.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay. This man has no time to react at all whatsoever as you go ahead and slam one, give him a 1-2 as the first one kind of brands into his head, and you go in for another backhanded swing up on his head, and it cracks the helmet indefinitely, in which pools of blood kind of form around the where you're standing. Fucking one-shotted.
Wait. I look down the alleyway with my HDI.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody in their disguises, wave them real quick.
Yeah, you can see them. They're definitely within your view. The rest of them are... it's going to be a bit far, but... if you run towards them, they can see you. So that's what you're doing?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. So you begin rushing that way. As more of these guys begin moving. Yeah, so basically you guys are now home free. As you are now within the small park.
I run out sweat.
Yes, you are just sweating profusely at this point. Kai just looks at you, so what the hell happened to you?
Oh,
Dad, what'd you do?
Dad, what did you do?
I did good, son. Let's go to the park. Find a car.
Poor Bill.
Should we come on?
Should we go, Mom?
No, she...
Let us know that you're gonna make a big hullabaloo like that next time.
Oi, to be honest...
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Buttons.
Oi, Right, I came up with this on the way there. I had a way quieter plan, but
Well, everybody is now panicking, so, I mean, hey, that gives us some cover. And Kai kind of nods, but he seems a bit irritated with this build. He says, yeah, they do, but we'll just go with it for now, and that just means we only have a limited amount of time before these guys start noticing what the hell's happening, so come on, let's make this quick.
Yeah, let's move.
So as you guys are in this space, like I said, it's a very small, quaint place, as it's only about probably 50 feet in size. It's not very big. There's a few benches here and there. There's a couple of vending machines right next to what looks like to be a public bathroom over to your left-hand side. And Zia's kind of looking at it, and she looks back to you guys and like, that's not what he meant, right?
Well, it's still considered air quotes business.
At which point, the guy just gives a face palm and says, God damn it. Sure. And I guess that's where we need to go then.
Here, I'll check it for you.
Okay. Alexander, as you enter in, as your footsteps sort of make noise against the tile, it's this place is a little slightly grimy. It's not terribly put together, but it's not like the first place you want to go to if you need to, do business. As you're walking in, at which point you hear someone say, hello? Is someone there?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like it's coming from one of the stalls.
Like, wait, how many stalls are there?
Currently where you're looking at, there's about maybe like 4.
Oh.
And it says, hello? Is somebody there? And Joanne,
No.
is that you?
Oh man.
What the fuck?
It seems to
No.
sound like a male voice. He's like, no, I can hear you right there, but if I just have a moment of your time, please.
I'm not going in there to help you.
Listen, I kind of... Look, there's no toilet paper in here, and I can't leave.
Ow.
The struggle is real.
Similar to what I did with the glasses,
Yeah.
I'm going to prestidigitate this poor man a roll of toilet paper.
Is it physical? Like, can he actually, like, utilize it?
sorry.
Well,
Don't do that.
Oh my god! It's up to you, dude.
you create a non-magical trinket or illusory image that can fit in your hand, and that lasts until the end of your next turn.
So it's illusionary.
Or a non-magical trinket.
Yeah, it
So
is.
So my point is it physical? Like, it's tangible?
Yeah.
Yes. But, well,
It's just the way you're saying that. I just want to make sure I understand what's happening.
but apparently, well, no, yeah. It works for up to an hour, I guess. So after an hour, it'll be gone.
So it will be used, but it's not like it's... I'm just trying to understand.
I don't want it back.
Well, they're not gonna get it back, no.
Nope, that is his. He can take it home with him for all I care.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, if that's kind of what his, that's what I was looking for. I mean, if it's physical, and you can utilize it, then by all means, you just help this man out from a terrible, terrible fate.
Yep, and I'll just kind of not really touch his hand, but just
Yeah, just kind of like roll it down. Like, just,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And he says, oh, bless you! Oh, God. At which point, takes a moment as you guys are waiting outside, and he kind of steps out, which looks like to be a middle-aged older gentleman in a suit. He says, "Oh, thank you so much," and he kind of bows to you, the general amount of you. Says, "I thought I'd be a goner."
I step back. You're gonna wash your hands, right?
I already did. Oh. I'll tell you right now, be careful which places you eat.
That's a given.
Oh, anyways, may I know your names of who I want to thank? I mean, honestly.
Harbor Tiger.
That sounds oddly familiar. I don't know why. Wow, you're tall. I didn't know they made you.
Wow.
Prestidigitation, the solution to pollution. I like that. That's great. Dick Simmons.
Dick Simmons.
Damn it, you're just exploiting like the 10-year-old in me right now. God damn it. Oh my god.
This is my artist posse.
This is my artist posse. He sort of reads as yours, like, oh, I understand. Well, thank you, Taba Dick Simmons. You must be all, tourists here. Oh. Anyways, I won't hold up your time here. I really appreciate your help. He goes ahead and bows to you guys. He says, I won't forget this. And he goes ahead and goes on his way. In which Kai just sort of is like, wow, you guys are actually really nice. That was nice.
We can be.
You seem to have it in you. That guy could have been stuck there all night.
Oi. I will walk into the bathroom.
Okay.
I'll go like near the stall.
Mhm.
Does it smell like shit? Did he actually shit?
I mean, it's not pleasant, I'll tell you that much.
Wow.
The man was in a dire situation, so.
Take his toilet paper with him.
There doesn't seem to be any, indication of where the prestidigitated toilet paper is. Can you close the door and wait, close the door and...
What?
Well, hold on, Morris. You mean the stall door, you're gonna close it and then kick it down?
So
It's a stall, yeah,
so
but it's like,
weird.
are you asking if it's open? And then you're gonna close it, because like, the way I'm imagining this is definitely a Morse thing to do. Just saying. Just making dramatic entrances for the sake of it.
I mean, definitely worse.
Okay, no, it is a stall. Yeah. The door is closed though. Firefighter kick. So yeah, you're in this bathroom. What do you do?
Okay, so we're here.
Yep, you're here.
Now what?
Oi, can I go like through each of the stalls and see if there's any writing, even though I can't read?
Sure. In a couple of them, you do notice that there is some writing. It's not even in a language that you would even comprehend, anyways. So you can't read it, but there's some writing there.
Oi, guys, this is definitely the place that the clue said, right?
We don't know that for sure.
Are you sure?
Oi, I think there's like hidden messages in these stalls. Look, come here.
Probably one of those call for.
I take a look.
Yeah, it's in a language you can't understand.
Morris, I can't read this.
That could be done to the other doors, though.
I'm gonna nudge Kai.
Mm-hmm. Right, they can't read. Alright, hold on. And, Kai it says bilge is a bitch. Kai goes ahead and enters in, I doubt that.
What? Does it really? Oh!
Kai looks at one and says, no, it doesn't say that. It's just it's the standard Nonsense. A bunch of teenagers coming by and just writing stuff on here. Just for the
Why are
sake
you
of it.
freaking out? You're Taba anyway.
I can read moon runes.
Oh wow.
Kai just looks back at you. Really, man?
Why would teenagers say Bilge is a bitch? It's those teenagers from the plaza.
Oh my god.
Bilge. Yeah, you know what?
It doesn't say Bilge is a bitch. Come on now.
I feel like
What does it say exactly?
It's just a bunch of things that normal teenagers would write just for the sake of it. A few jokes that are a little hard to translate into a understandable language that you guys understand. It's buffoonery. He goes ahead and looks at the other stalls and he says, well, there has to be something here.
What about the one that guy was in?
Oh god. My sense of smell is usually really, really good. And in this case, it's a curse rather than a blessing.
At that point, I nudged Tulius.
Yeah, I'm gonna start digitating away.
Lime Alliance scent.
Yeah. Okay. At which point, yeah, it begins to be a lot less disgusting.
I will thaumaturgy the smell of more fire.
Oh my lord.
Are you seriously gonna have a fight like that? No.
At which point, Kai opens up the stall which the guy was in. I'm gonna make a roll. Interesting. Kind of looks about, kind of curiously. And then over at... It smells like sin in here. It sure does. He kind of leans over to where, looks like Lime Alliance. There were callbacks, baby. Alright, so, oh no. Good. At which point, Kai kind of says, hold on, I think I may have found something. I'm gonna need one of you.
I volunteer as tribute now, right?
Okay.
The fuck?
Bilge. Roll investigation.
Oh, fuck.
Need a hand.
I'm just gonna approach and just. Here, I'll help.
Fuck.
Okay.
Fuck, 18.
18.
Fuck yeah. I did good for once, yeah.
Okay, yeah, real good
Wow.
actually. So, in typical Bilge fashion, when Kai says he thinks he found something, you immediately go to thinking there must be some invisible switch over here. So you begin banging your hands against the wall, stall the walls, until your hand manages to hit something. It almost seems like you put your hand on something and it looks like to be an empty toilet roll, but something begins to jiggle a bit. And, and then you...
What?
What's that?
Before I do, I look at Kai and I'll be like, you know, I've been in a lot of traps. This is usually the part where it explodes.
At which point he takes a very large step back. Alright, it's all you then.
And I pull.
Okay, you then pull, and it actually seems to be a hidden lever. At which point, behind the stall, in the wall behind the toilet itself begins to rise upwards. It sounds like gears grinding, leading into what looks like to be a secret area in which you see a bunch of trees, almost like a forest-like area, and behind.
Oh my fuck, guys, I found something lit. Now run in.
Wait!
There
There
he
goes my
goes.
dad.
Yep.
There he goes.
Oh, Kai's like, whoa.
Somebody needs to teach him the word caution.
How long has this been here?
I guess we'll find out.
And Zia is still out on the outside. He's like, what the hell is going on out there?
Why not come in and take a look?
I mean, we're breaking social conventions, but sure. Not like I care. So who's
I'm
entering?
gonna walk in.
Okay. Yeah, you walk in through the stall in which you shimmy past the toilet right next to Bilge as you are now entered in a wooded area.
I'll follow.
Okay. At which point you follow behind. Anybody else? Kai is doing the same as he gets past.
Is it is there light?
A little bit. It's what looks like to be general moonlight rather than actual it's an all natural light. So it's a bit dim. It's not like there's a little bit of the light coming from the city itself, but for the most part, it's all just natural lighting.
I'm gonna stand by and just look around just in case.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go last.
Okay.
Friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit the bed. It's too
Okay.
late for me right now.
No worries. We'll be ending here soon anyway, so you won't be missing much. I'll tell you what you missed in the interior.
But yeah, secret bathrooms. Hopefully there's no snakes.
Hopefully
I'm
not.
pretty sure we can stomp a snake.
Okay, so you'll be the last one to enter in Alexandria. So go ahead and head to bed, Jack. Thanks for joining, and we will catch you later.
Oh yeah.
All right. Good night.
Right.
Okay. So everyone's entering in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. As I go through, I'm gonna cast Dancing Lights.
Okay.
And just be kind of reminded of a song, in fact, and I'll just kind of very softly sing and just sing out 2 parties. They want to kill each other. Artifacts divide their people, and their weapons divide them apart. Find a path to get there first. Yeah, I kind of forgot the next couple of lines, but then it goes, Secret Tunnel! Secret Tunnel!
Oh my god, wow.
Secret tunnel. Yeah.
Secret tunnel. Fuck.
Oh my god.
I should have saw this coming.
Yeah, Kai and Zia just look at you because they were they were really into that until suddenly you're still yelling out "Secret Tunnel," and they're like,
Horrible.
"How do you guys put up with this?"
And the dancing lights are just going to be doing this wave effect with it.
Yeah.
Do I hear that?
Oh, yeah.
What Kai said?
Kinda, yeah. You do hear him.
I'm just gonna cut my mouth and be like, I date the guy.
Wait, they're dating?
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Well done. He turns around back to the rest of the plot of land, and he begins looking about, and he says, "Holy crap, this is it. It's all forest, though. What the hell?"
Oh, is everyone in?
Yeah.
Okay, I go in.
Makes sense. Kind of.
I'll move Morris up here. And, I want everyone to make general perception checks for me.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
7.
Ooh.
Wait. Oh, natural 20.
Oh, 7.
Hey.
Ooh, natural 20. Nice.
I'm jamming.
You're jamming. Okay. Nat 20. Jesus. Okay, so both Alexandria and Moors, as you're kind of looking about the forest, there seems to be what looks like to be light coming from the back end way down. In fact, you're starting to see what almost looks like to be a sort of dilapidated stone path leading towards that way. Sort of snaking across the ground a bit as grass sort of overtakes it. Leading towards somewhere. And the light, since you rolled natural 20 by the way, doesn't seem natural. It's not like the moonlight shining down or Tullius's magic dancing lights. It's something else. It's something man-made. I don't know, did you? Did you choose to close the stall door?
Yeah, just so you know.
Okay, yeah. Oh, and, okay, I saw that was a question. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. I misread that. Yeah, you close it, and as you begin walking through, the thing begins to sort of slide down and close behind all of you. So, do you guys point this out to your group?
I did.
Okay.
I do.
All right, so all of you are beginning to sort of see this natural light coming from all the way in the back corner.
Oi, there is Hightower, staking there. But, he's taking over this place.
Could be. We'll have to be careful. Whether or not they actually manage to find a way in is another story.
I mean, there's a hole in the wall.
Yes, but did they find the hole in the wall?
Point taken.
Stealth forward towards the light.
Sure, if you want to. Anyone who wants to?
Me as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to stay. I would like to go out the range of the lights. I don't want nobody to see us.
Sure. Kai will follow behind as well too. Jesus Christ, these champion rolls. He does not have. Oh God. Okay, that's a -1. Okay, so that's pretty good. Zia will be doing that. Oh no, not so great. Not so great there.
Here we go. 27. Goodbye, everyone.
Yeah. You stick in the shadows and begin blending in. Jack will do the same as well too, because he's really good at that. That is 17, so he's going to be super stealthy over here. 23. Okay, good job, Xian. You are definitely, you feel yourself to be very quiet. Unnatural 20. Very good, Alexandria. Same thing. You are blending in with the darkness.
Unnatural 20 as well.
Okay, very good build. You're all there. Anyone else stealthing?
Sacred tunnel.
Oh my god.
No.
This. No.
Get stuck in my head. We'll have words.
We shall see. So, anybody else stealthing? No? No from Moors? Tulius?
I'm focusing on my dancing light song.
Okay, you're still continuing Secret Tunnel. Okay. So how do you want to proceed? Those who are stealthed.
I'm at 10 point. Just keep going.
Okay. Yeah, it's all where your destination is in the back corner. So having sort of going through this sort of serene kind of place, it's a much more natural sort of setting, and definitely in a far cry from where you guys were in that concrete jungle filled with buildings and lights and all sorts of things. It's very quiet here. It's very serene. There seems to be a little bit of noise coming out from the city behind you, but for the most part, the only thing else making noise right now is just Tulius, which you just let him do his thing. So you begin approaching the back corner there, Alexander, and the only thing that you see as you're getting through the sea of trees is that there seems to be what looks like to be a doorway with 2 lanterns lit, electrically, mind you. Seeing that what your sister had shown you, and a lone man standing out in front, very tall, burly-looking individual. The shadows are a little obscure, kind of hard to see his face, but he is a very tall and very well-built individual.
Does he see us?
You're not really quite sure. He's just sort of standing there.
Well, more importantly, does he have any sign of high tower symbols on him?
No, he seems to be just sort of dressed in what looks like to be a sort of a scraggly kind of looking coat. He sort of has his hands in his pockets and are kind of looking about. He almost seems like he's standing there expectantly.
No weapons, no necklaces or nothing.
No, not from what you can see.
Oi, can I see Alexander?
You have dark vision, yes?
Oi, with HDI.
With HDIs, yeah. Yeah, you can see him.
My light's there to help as well.
Yep, for those who do not have dark vision, Zia, both Dragonborn and Jack, they do not have dark vision, so they cannot see.
Oi, I'll look at Alexander and I'll puff my chest out and I'll be like, and then I'll be like, me? I'll point at my own chest.
Big guy.
Sign language.
Wait, what? Sorry.
Big guy.
He said, "Go ahead."
Oh, all right. I will reveal myself to the gentleman, and I'll walk up with my chest full.
As you walk up, you sort of see that it's actually kind of like you, but a bit more orcish. Actually, seems to be an actual orcish man.
Oh, nice.
And he kind of looks up to you. He kind of has this sort of scraggly gray beard. Nothing too long, but it's definitely very prominent. And his tusks are very much so more apparent than yours, for sure. It's old Shrek. And he sees you come out. And he raises an eyebrow at you. Says, are you who I'm looking for, then? Are you the tourists?
Yes.
No secrets, then. Show me your true self.
Oh.
I'm starting to get bored of this.
Alright.
Do we hear this too?
Yeah, you can hear it if you're approaching.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'll drop the bracelet.
Okay, you drop the illusion as your regular form comes about.
Yeah,
And he nods, a bit satisfied with this. And what about the rest of you? Okay. Everyone else kind of dropping their disguises, save for Kai and Zia?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they didn't
Put
disguise.
out and do that.
Yeah. Alright, well, Zia had her human self out, but now she's... No, bird.
Bird.
And steps as all of you start to step forward into the light. He nods and he says, "Good. The master would like to speak with you."
Oh.
And he turns about over to this what looks like to be a sort of an old kind of rusted door, and it kind of, as he opens it, kind of opens up a bit, and it definitely sounds like it needs a bit of WD-40. And he opens it and he gestures inside. Not saying a word, but just gesturing, holding the door open for all of you.
Let's not keep him waiting.
Walk in the door.
I step in after.
I'll follow.
Okay.
Gonna walk through and just nod my head to him.
Okay. As you guys start to enter, it's very pitch black in here for those who do not have dark vision. For those who do, you kind of notice what looks like to be a very interesting facility of sorts. There's a metal grated floor. Sort of metal grated floor. Excuse me, floor panel. Kind of stretching outwards into just a straight hallway down to what looks like to be double doors. As all of you begin to step forward, lights start to open up a bit from each opposite side of the room. As one takes one step, another set of lights, and then another, and another as you get closer to these double doors. When you do, the doors slide open, almost like as if it was an elevator. And that's exactly what awaits you at the end. Kai kind of looks about and he says, "This is getting really official, huh?"
Feels that way, don't it?
Who the hell is this guy?
We're about to find out.
Alright, well, he kind of steps forward into the elevator. Best not to keep him waiting, right?
No, I step on the elevator.
Okay.
I push Bilge into a corner.
Okay.
Sure, staying here. Right here in this corner. Don't even move. Buttons for you.
No buttons.
I'm going to, on my way in, I'm going to pat Xian on the arm just twice, comforting him, and just go inside.
Thanks.
Yeah, Jack enters in. Yeah, no buttons for you, Bilge. None. Zippo.
Are there a bunch of pretty buttons on the
No,
wall?
actually, when you look, there doesn't seem to be any.
Wait.
And Jack looks over and he's like, "See, I told you, and then he looks over, but where's the buttons? There's no buttons."
Or maybe Maybe we gotta start it up ourselves. I'll start jumping up and down.
The
No.
whole thing begins to sort of shake around, and Zia just grabs your arm. Stop! Don't do that.
One destination.
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
I just short.
Kai kind of is just like holding his chest a bit. He's like, "The hell, man? That's not how
I just
elevators work."
Nope. If he's gonna do that, no way.
It's all right. He's not gonna do that. I'm gonna stun him like I did earlier. All right. Come on.
Bilge, I swear to God, I'm going to punch you. You come back.
I'm up again.
Do it for you.
Okay. So all of you begin entering into the elevator, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mhm.
As soon as you begin to step in, all of you kind of sort of cramp. It's actually not really cramped. It's got enough room. It's bigger than most elevators are. Very industrial, heavy duty kind of. But also with a tad bit of flair to it. It seems to have a bit of gold plating inside. It's very inconspicuous on the outside. However, on the inside, it's very much so. What was it? Just nice. It's just really nice inside. As it begins to, the doors close, you begin to feel it move down. And it takes a bit as all of you guys are sort of standing amongst one another. And Kai says, "All right, this person is obviously got a lot of resources behind them, so we gotta be in our best behavior.
Absolute best.
So whoever is the face who does most of the talking should probably approach first."
Immediately looks at Tulius.
All right.
All right, well.
I take the forefront then.
All right, let's whatever it is to be expected. Let's do it. Almost right on cue as he says that, the elevator stops. And then the doors open up. And ahead of you, you see what looks like to be a far cry from where you guys were in this sort of the dirty industrial kind of looking area. Inside, you see very well kept marble tile, somewhat golden engravings on it as well too. On each side is a large aquarium filled to the brim with all sorts of exotic looking fish, as the lights from the water sort of reflect on the walls and the floor. It is very nicely well air conditioned in here as well too. Very climate controlled. It's very nice. At the very far end of this hallway, you see there's a large, what looks like to be a wooden desk. What do you guys do?
I tap on the glass and try and get the fishy's attention.
A lot of them begin to start moving kind of frantically as they.
Do not tap the glass.
Yes, Bilge. Hands in your pocket, bacon.
I start eating pocket bacon.
Pocket bacon.
And when you run out of pocket bacon, keep your hands in your pockets.
It's probably all linty. Oh god. Okay. So, what are you guys doing?
I'm just gonna go to Bilge and just wag my finger. Best behavior.
Right, I keep my hands in my pockets and I look at the desk with the HDIs.
It's
Is there a name tag?
there doesn't seem to be a name tag, but you see what looks like to be a bunch of books, a bunch of little bits of furnishings. There's a tiny little house plant on there as well too. What looks like to be a manner of trinkets and baubles just about spread about on this thing. A few papers. But there doesn't seem to be anybody behind there. Also a very nice looking office chair, but there doesn't seem to be anybody behind that.
Oh, and I'm also wagging my finger at Alexander too.
Confidently, I'll approach the desk, but I'll stand probably about 10 feet away.
Okay. I won't make you roll perception for this. It's pretty easy. It's very quiet in here, and your footsteps as your shoes hit the nicely polished floor echo for sure within the halls. As you're sort of standing there, you're kind of looking about the table, or the desk itself, and you're seeing what Bilge is seeing: papers, all sorts of little things here and there. It looks like it belongs in any other really well maintained office. There sort of seems to be this different colored, as the marble tile underneath your feet is sort of this green color. There seems to be this sort of circle that surrounds the desk, sort of a black marble color. And interestingly enough, you start to hear what sounds like footsteps from your left side, past the corner where the aquarium ends. And someone begins to approach all of you, in which you have a feeling kind of deep in your gut that this is probably the librarian. Whatever image that you probably have in mind may not be what you expect, as what looks like to be a small, stout figure approaches you. It's sort of hard to see in the light as they sort of approach you. It seems to be a bit of long ears and green, very short. And seems to be not a man, but a woman. And as she approaches you, this appears to be a goblin. And she sees all of you as you are sort of standing about. She sighs, do you know how hard it is to get all of you to come here and actually listen? And that's where we shall end for tonight.
just in response, I'm just going to say, yeah, we've gotten that before.
There you go.
Boy, that is literally every work day.
And that is the librarian.
She's
Yep.
I like it.
Very finely dressed as well, too. It's a very nice suit and everything, but it fits on a very tiny body. Yeah, we have a lot of questions. Yep, so there you go. That's her female Yoda. Maybe.
Baby Yoda.
Yeah, so there we are. You guys have finally met the librarian.
This is cool.
Now we're getting somewhere.
A woman, so I'll go with Debbie.
Wow.
No.
I mean,
let's not go Debbie. Man. So, next week we shall pick up, hopefully, where things will get a little more interesting. I'm sure, whatever... Oh, my lord. No. Actually, I'll tell you right now, just real quick, so you get an idea of what goblins look like in the Seekers universe. They're not like how you would maybe picture them. They look more bat-like, actually. They kind of have these sort of long ears, and are, they got this little the same skin color as most goblins do, but their nose is sort of more bat-like.
In the Seekers universe, in a couple of years, they're what started the coronavirus.
Oh my god.
Well, that was for everyone to hear.
Oh, that's gonna date our episode.
Yeah, that's gonna date us super hard, ain't it?
I mean, the previous Corona jokes weren't,
But yeah, so that's kind of who you're kind of looking at the moment. The hair's kind of braided up in sort of like that, kind of, I guess, what you would expect a librarian to look like. Got his glasses on and everything. So that's kind of what you're looking at, and we will pick up whatever questions you may have for her. Make sure you have it ready for next week, and we shall continue then.
Why are you short?
Why are you...
Wow. It's made this way.
Ask someone why they're short.
Why are you tall?
And punch.
Right in the kisser. Yeah, probably not the best thing to ask that, because, first impressions and all.
Never ask a goblin why they're short. Or a gnome.
I can imagine him saying that to her.
Kobold.
Going to.
Oh my god.
We shall see how that works for you then.
Yeah.
I won't hesitate, bitch. Oh, what the fuck is that thing you say in your head? Damn. Not so nice. Jesus, guys. Well, anyhow, like I said, whatever questions you have for her, make sure you have it ready for next week. We are getting... you guys are making pretty good progress now. A lot of it was just sort of trying to figure out where to go and trying to figure out the sort of, I guess, social puzzle that I set for you guys. A lot of finagling was done, but you guys finally managed to reach your destination. And hopefully your next lead will take you to where you guys want to go.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Poggers.
Poggers.
Oh my god.
I don't know what that is. I just know the face attached to that. Well, anyways, so hope you guys enjoyed. We will see you all next week when we begin. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is the longest arc we've had so far. It'll be part 10 next week.
Yes.
Ooh.
But we're getting there. We're a little more than halfway through this, I'd say. So we're getting there. Depending on how well you handle the next section, might be able to end this pretty soon. And then we get to the fun part.
Oh boy.
But anyways, I'll let your minds wander that corridor.
Too late.
So anyways, thanks for joining in, everybody. And thank you guys for being a part of this. Hopefully we'll be able to get to some very interesting bits soon enough. Until then, we will catch you next week. Same time, same place. Have a good night, everybody.
Night.
Good night, everybody.